Hey, Lark, I was thinking about that match you beat me. You know, that match you beat me with the rats when I was playing Scarab God? And I think you forgot to kill your Skithrix on your Swarm Yard. I've been rumored. No, I was just thinking about it. You know, I think you forgot to kill your non-rats. He forgot about his non-rats. Because it would have killed your non-rats too. I was just thinking like, man, I was like, man, it's crazy that he beat me because I had such a good board. And I was like, wait a minute, I got like 4 poison counters off of a dragon. A guy who should have been dead. I gotta watch for that. I gotta watch for that now. I gotta be careful about it. Because unless you have the what is the card? Mask. Unless you have Maskwood, Swarmguard can hit your stuff. Yeah, that's true. He was, you know, you had a secret Maskwood, you know? You had conspiracy on the field all along. You know? You were just sneaking conspiracy. Okay, so guys, do you know that? Okay, first, talk about the song. In this song, you may notice at various times that a guy starts speaking about. You start hearing a dude go, the sentence imposed is 10 years. The sentence imposed is 10 years. The sentence imposed is 10 years. Don't know why that is in this song. I don't think anyone can really explain why the boss song from... Oh my god, I'll turn it up. It's right now anyways. You hear this? You hear that voice? Did you catch that voice? So that is not even a reference. That is a sample for some reason. That is a sample taken from the sentencing hearing of Marlon Brando's son that they used in Xenogears. I don't know why. I don't think anyone can really explain why it has... Yes! Yes, it's Marlon Brando's son murdered a guy, okay? He murdered his half-sister's boyfriend and got 10 years, which firstly is a little ridiculous. They gave him manslaughter for it because he was drunk. Which is like... I mean, I was reading about it. He just blasted this guy for, like, really no reason. Except for being drunk. They gave him 10 years for... here's his... There it is. He's doing it again. Later, around 11 p.m. that night, Brando, who admitted to being drunk at the time, confronted Drolet at the Brando residence and shot him. Brando claimed he did not intend to kill Drolet. I just wanted to scare him, he said. Cheyenne was staying in a separate room, that being his... Drolet is the guy he killed. Cheyenne being his half-sister. Christian Brando, that's the guy who got the 10 years, claimed that he and Drolet were fighting over the gun when it accidentally went off. In an interview with The Times, Brando said, in later revelations about Cheyenne's mental health, had made him question whether she was ever beaten by Drolet. I feel like a complete chump for believing her, he said. So anyways, they just gave him manslaughter somehow? I'm not really sure. Like, they apparently because the Cheyenne wasn't there. The half sister, like she would never show up to court. They could only give him 10 years. I don't know. I honestly think that it's just Marlon Brando had good lawyers. Okay, I think that's the truth. I just think he had a lot of money to get lawyers who were able to, you know. I guess I can see it. I think legally there's a precedent for the decision where being drunk made one thereafter, depending on how much you drank. Oh, sure. But they don't do that same concept with... I don't think you run that same concept by during drunk driving. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it really... I don't think it should... I don't know if being drunk should really reduce your sentencing. You know what I mean? When you've got a gun. when you've got a gun going to your hated half-sister. You know what I mean? It's kind of like using the argument like, hey, I shouldn't get first degree for killing a person for robbing a bank. You know, like in Payday. If you rob a bank in Payday and you shoot someone, you get first degree for that, even if you didn't intend to shoot anyone with a gun, because you're committing a felony in the act of another felony. Anyways, did you guys also see that High Garden came out? High Guard, not Garden. Isn't that exciting? You wouldn't even see it on Steam. That's how exciting it is. Currently, in 17,000 reviews, it has a 35% positive. And now we can finally see what the game is like. And it's, what if Apex was really fucking stupid? What if Apex Legend had a billion mechanics that don't really mesh with each other at all? The video game. I really just don't understand what they were... It's really just a baffling video game. Have you guys, like, looked at what the gameplay... Like, what the actual goal of the video game is? Because it is insane. I don't know why they would make a game like this. So, for some reason, it's 3v3 on these giant maps. I don't know what the heavens... Oh, my God. Here we go again. So... High Guard is that game that Jeff Keighley was, like, really hyping up. Let me see if I can get footage of it up here. Oh, there it is. There's Brandon Brando. Was it Brandon? Whatever. Christian Brando getting sentenced. How do you spell Jeff? I fucking hate the way he's spelled. I fucking hate you can't just spell Jeff like a normal person. Asshole. Dickhead. Yeah, it's not that no one can play it. The problem with it is the servers are just dog shit. That's all. It's not even that there's no one playing, because there are numbers of people playing. G off. Yeah, I just hate it. You should... Why is it not... Why is this not in order? Why is it not in order? My daughter, Zed. Yeah, I really just think he should... Man, I wish I could put, like... I don't want to pull up the real Twitter. But here, let me get you some good quotes. My favorite one is 2 days ago. He posted a picture of the main character from... Not the main character. The guy who made Jurassic Park. The scene where he goes... In 24 hours, you're going to apologize. Oh, there's a guy posting about Far East of Eden. Wait a minute, I gotta like and retweet. I played Far East of Eden 0, also known as Tengai Makio 0. I have played that video game. Anyways, so Jeff was posting all these things about how great High Guard was, and then it came out and everyone's like, this is kind of stupid. So it looks like it plays exactly like Apex. Except, unlike Apex, you're in like an Apex-sized map where there's nobody else there and no AI to fight there. You just kind of do Rust shit about like hitting rocks. You mine rocks for a while. And then you pick up a sword and then it makes a siege tower for some reason. And then the siege tower hits the other guy's base. And then you have to set up bombs in their base? It's baffling that they could not just pick a lane with that video game. Why there's like 8 different video games in this one video game is so confusing to me. Why it's not just like one of those 4 things that I just described. And instead, they tried to put all of them together and also make it a 3-person game. What's really weird is, like... Empty. They just made an empty map that you walk around in and open boxes in for like 10 minutes. I just don't know what. And Jeff, for some reason, was just snowed by that. He's like, no, this is actually an incredible idea. I would love a video game where 6 people walk around aimlessly in a giant map where nothing is until the game finally decides to actually start. That's perfect. So it's just all so strange. That's all I'm saying. It's just strange and weird and confusing. That's all. Wow. Do you know that the guy who got 10 years was a professional welder? Yeah. 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 You know, after being in jail for 10 years. Oh, you know, alleged. Oh. He got married to the illegitimate daughter of Elvis Presley. What an insane father power couple. Oh, wow. Wow. That's crazy. You get 2 crazy men, children? It's a good thing they never had a child. I can't even imagine the mental problems you would have with it. Like, that is too much. That's too many crazy grandfathers all at once. You don't need that kind of genetic instability, okay? Anyways, Xenogears. I think we can start Xenogears. It's going to be nice to play a game that's like, you know, a game that's kind of universally liked, as opposed to a game that's like, at best, wildly jank. You know what I mean? A game with decisions that you really couldn't figure out no matter how hard you try. A game with experience points. That'll be nice. That'll be nice if a video game has experience points and like money that means something. I've been waiting for a game like that. I can't get over how strange a lot of the stuff in that FMA game was. Do you guys know that sound effect is like a bunch of, is really like, it's a MIDI made up of like, it's using like every sound channel on the PlayStation. If you actually look at the files for it, it's got a lot going on, and it's like sped up. It's really strange. That was 3D. That was a 3D background. Now it's 2D again. Why is the cursor like that? All right, what do we got? Wide stereo? What? 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 Okay, no, stop. Wide stereo. What? What? Xenogears. What does that mean in this context? What is that? What is the wide stereo? Thank you. What is the wide stereo option? I would love to know. Immersive audio mode that replicates 4.0 surround sounds by duplicating the left and right channels, sending them to the rear with each an independent volume. You should just leave it on stereo. Okay. Okay, well, I guess that answers that. I've literally never seen a video game with a wide stereo option. Who even had the setup for that? I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. The first and the last. That's just a brand new setting I've never seen in a video game before is all. Oh my god, they made a spaceship the long way. I guess people used to have home theaters. I guess they still do. Yeah, I don't really know anyone with that, but that's like a type of home theater setup that I don't know, it's such a specific kind of person to have that kind of setup for video games. I mean, they must have been pogging out, though, when they saw it for this game. Like, oh my god, I can finally use it! How many polygons do you think this boy has? I remember spending the night reading the lore for this game once when I was a younger individual. Is this, does Monolith Soft exist yet while this game's made? Or is it after this game? Because I know it's Monolith Soft, technically, but do they actually exist yet?
Contamination is spreading widely. Captain. Cut off the cables manually. Roger.
Yeah, okay, so they are Monolith Soft at the time.
Confirming. No good, nothing happened. Omega 1, they are attacking.
They literally got made because they said this game was too spooky for a mainline Final Fantasy.
Autopilot system Faust has been accessed. And
This animation's really...
is being rewritten. Ergo area is increasing. An internal plane is forming.
It's very impressive animation for a PS1 game.
Confirming transfer of coordinate codes. Coordinates input. Coordinate NX128 EZ061. The main planet.
Damn. So they're planning on attacking. Engine room. Activate the emergency sealing.
You can definitely see that Square money coming through, you know? Like peak Square money is coming through. Because that, like, rotoscope 3D model thing they're doing right now, very impressive for the PS1.
Passengers are safely transported to the escape shuttles. I will send a dispatch after evacuation is complete. I am evacuating the ship. All of you, evacuate now.
Just kind of insane to see rotoscoping on the PlayStation 1. It's tripping me out, dude. Oh, that Square budget. Oh, that pre-Final Fantasy Spirits Within Square budget. That guy's so wide. Look at him. At least this is like the first game in a long time that has multiple discs that I can look at and say, yeah, I get it. I understand. This makes sense why this has more than one disc. Like you could not possibly ask me to figure out why there are 3 discs for Galarians. But like this so far I can go, yeah, this makes sense. No, I get it. This FMV is very long and lusciously animated. Like the frame rate is very high for a for what this is. Oh my goodness. Nudity in the at the very beginning? This is crazy. You know, I was reading about Gitten Tyson. I was trying to see if I could get away with streaming it. I think I can. I think it has sex scenes, but they're not like penetration on screen sex scenes. And I think I can do it. I think it's no different than Baldur's Gate. But the translation's not done. The continent of Ignis. in the northern hemisphere of our world. On this, the largest continent, a war has been raging between two countries for hundreds of years. In the north of the continent lies the Kislev Empire. In the south lies the desert kingdom of Eva. The war has gone on for so long that the people have forgotten the cause, knowing only the pointless circle of hostility and tragedy. This is the second. I honestly thought that said Ligma at first. I would have just lost it right there, like if it had 6-7 at the start. The chronic war obsession was soon to encounter a devastating change. This was due to the ethos, an institution that preserves our world's culture, repairing tools and weapons excavated from the ruins of an ancient civilization. At once, both countries evacuated these ruins and had the ethos repair the discoveries in order to increase their military power. Xenogears did 6-7 first. I'm just waiting for the game or anime to, like, somebody localize it and put 6-7 in it. You know that's going to be a culture war moment, okay? That's going to be an epic culture war moment. You know, like Nagatoro, she gets up there and she goes 6-7. And everybody gets so mad about it that it's all that Twitter talks about for 4 days. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for the day. The various weapons excavated from the ruins greatly changed the form of warfare. The outcome of the battles between the two countries was no longer determined by man-to-man combat, but by gears, giant humanoid fighting machines that were obtained from deep within the ruins. You know, this is only the second Monolith Soft game I've streamed on this channel. We did get the Dragon Ball Monolith Soft game that kind of ruled, actually. Eventually, after continuous swings in the state of war, Kislev gained the upper hand. The major factor behind this lay in the enormous difference in the amount of resources buried within their ruins. But suddenly, a mysterious military force appeared in the continent of Ignis. Called Gebler, this force decided to make contact with Eva. We need Cloud Strife to pull out his phone and send Tifa, and for Tifa to say Barrett has Ligma. What's Ligma? Balls, Cloud. I don't get it. Cloud wouldn't get it. He doesn't understand because he's brain damaged. Sephiroth might do that joke, though. He's also brain damaged in a different way, but he might actually do that. He might show up, you know, as like a ghost or whatever, like a guy in a hood, and he might be like, Cloud, you're infected with Ligma. And Cloud goes, I don't know what Ligma is. Balls, Cloud. And then he octaslashes Cloud, and Cloud collapses on the ground again. And then Sephiroth leaves. And it does like a really, really, really high-pitched noise the whole time. With the assistance of this Gebler military force, Eva was able to recover from being hopelessly outnumbered to being back on an even standing with Kislev. Then, taking further advantage of the newly gained momentum, Eva started to capture one territory after another from Kislev, showing no indication of slowing down in their invasion campaign. The remote village of Lahan. Let's go! If you go to Best Online, you can get your own best viewers. It not only does it have first-time chat, but you also get hit with the... this is where it all begins. You also get hit with the... They at you now. They at you now. They used to not at you, but now they at you. Oh, he's freaking out. Do you think I should finish Shadow Madness at some point? I'd probably have to restart the game, but like I honestly just bounced off that so hard. Damn you. Oh, we get to see gear combat? Yeah! That is such a PS1 combat scene. That's one down? Like the slight movement towards the other guy. It's kind of like Final Fantasy X, how they just like slightly move up. What on earth are you? No matter how often I knock you down, you still get up. Faye, stop! You must not fight here. That talk animation's really good. Ugh, boy, are you persistent. I like how they all fight with Chinese poses like they're in G Gundam. They do Chinese martial arts, like Master Asia. There we go, see? See? I'm not the only one who looks at him and goes, is this Master Asia? Is he hitting the, like, Master Asia poses out there? Damn it! How come it had to come to this? Maybe it was intentional. That I can't believe that. I can't believe it would be intentional. Because I feel like Japan really didn't care for G Gundam. That's actually a really good transition for a PS1 game. Like that was a crazy good transition for PlayStation 1. Whew, that about does it. All right, now time for a short break. This predates Tactics, right? Because it has the exact same sprite style. Like, this is the exact same sprite style as Final Fantasy Tactics. Like, 1-to-1. You could drop him into a Final Fantasy Tactics fight, and you probably would not be able to tell the difference. But this is like 2000, right? Let me look. Xenogears. 98. Ooh, which one came first? I guess technically they'd all be using the sprite style from Tactics Ogre, so I mean, whatever. I guess. They're both 98. Actually, no, this is 97, or Tactics is 97. But it is, like, dead on. And the faces don't look that different either, actually. Though they have noses here. Something that Tactics strategically omits. I should play Chrono Cross at some point on here. I've actually played Chrono Cross. I never beat Chrono Cross. I do kind of like Chrono Cross a lot, though, because it's just one of the most bafflingly designed JRPGs I've ever seen. Like, they really were just throwing anything at the wall for that game. It's almost random what party members you get. Like, it does make the parties, you know, party members have, like, nothing. It's a weird game, not bad. Hello, Faye. You're looking well today. My, how time flies. Why, it's already been 3 years since you came to our village. When they first saw you brought in all bloody and soaking. To tell you the truth, they didn't think you were going to make it. That strange masked man carried you here that day. Do you think that maybe he was your real father? Don't you remember anything? Why, they say you had terrible nightmares constantly and called out for your father. Well, I mean, advancing dialogue boxes faster won't be too big of an issue unless I lose a whole bunch. Because if you're reading it out loud, I mean, you can only read so fast. Who is it? Oh, it's an old man who said that. Who are you? What? You want me to look after this boy? Honestly, I would not be surprised if they reused a lot of their graphics techniques from Final Fantasy Tactics, given how this looks. And it's all thanks to our village chief, Lee. My, you should be grateful. You can walk around during text. I do wish the right stick would rotate the camera, but... Hi, man. Yo, hey there, Faye. Sorry for us all using your house like this. We have to talk about the big day tomorrow with the village chief. Yeah, tomorrow, huh? Your wedding with Alice. Now that is a big day. But yeah, Chrono Cross I kind of like better than Chrono Trigger, just because in the way that Chrono Trigger's aged, it's almost mildly unremarkable in the modern day. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that it's like it's well made, but a lot of its advances are not particularly groundbreaking. Whereas Chrono Cross, you cannot find another video game. I have no idea how the combat system works. I beat the game. Well, I beat 70% of the game. I genuinely have no idea how that combat system works. I don't know what the circles within the circles mean, okay? There's like colored circles and they do something, but I genuinely don't know what. Also, I just like the soundtrack better. So, I think Chrono Cross has a better soundtrack than Trigger. Yeah, right. But it still hasn't hit me as reality, though. Hey, Timothy, I just want to thank both you and Alice. 3 years ago, I woke up in this village without a trace of my memory. I didn't know who I was, where I'd been, or what I'd been doing up until that day. Couldn't recall a single thing. Despite that, you and Alice sympathized with me and encouraged me to go on. If the two of you hadn't been there for me, I don't know what would have become of me. Timothy, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Now, you and Alice had better live happily ever after. Ha! Quit it, will ya? You don't have to go and get all mushy on me. Anyways, to me it feels like we've always been friends. And we will go on being friends forever, right? Of course! Oh, you can't be saying this. Oh yeah, Faye, could you stop by and check on Alice? I still have stuff to discuss with my old man and the village chief. But I'm sure she'll be glad to have some company. Brother, you can't be saying stuff like this to me, a protagonist of a JRPG. Yeah, sure. I'll do that. Anyways, I'll see you later. Oh, and I really am looking forward to the ceremony tomorrow. Look at this guy. What are you doing? What are you doing over here? You drinking? Hello there, Faye. Our Timothy is a really lucky boy to be able to marry such a beautiful girl like Alice. Hope you come up with some embarrassing tales to tell in your speech. The other thing, and this is like a personal gripe I always had with Trigger, but I was always disappointed in Trigger making a big deal out of going to different settings, but ultimately the settings kind of act more like window dressing, if that makes any sense. Like, you're in these wildly different time periods, but ultimately they all do just play exactly the same. You know what I mean? I wanted Live a Live style stuff, okay? When I saw Live a Live, I was like, oh my god, this is what I wanted Chrono Trigger to be. Where the time periods are actually like distinctly different. You know, Faye, I'm sure that our village chief thinks of you as his own grandson. Not having any family for all those years and living on his own for so long. That's why he cares so very dearly about you. Please never do anything that would break his poor old heart. You promise me that, Faye? Oh. So there you are. Faye, I want to talk to you about something. Why, hello there, Dan. You're quite lively today, as you are every day. I would have gone nuts for Live a Live if I had access. That child in his forehead, it is pretty crazy. The Norwood Reaper came early for him, okay? Dan, don't be so rude. What's all this barging in about? Ah, Timothy's here too. Butt out, Timothy. Until you marry my sister, you have nothing to do with me at all. I just have some business here with my friend Faye. So anyways, Faye, I have something to talk to you about later. What is it, Dan? Sounds serious. Yeah, that's why I can't talk about it here. There's a certain person listening in who could cause us trouble. He is going to have a rough life. His hair's going to be gone by the time he's 12. It's really important. We got to talk seriously, one-on-one, man-to-man. I'll be hanging around outside, so I'll see you later, okay? Be seeing you, Timothy. Take care of yourself until tomorrow. Can you imagine? He's going to have to explain why he's bald without using the cancer excuse. Huh? What's with him? As of tomorrow, I'm going to be that kid's brother-in-law. Ha! That part isn't going to be no honeymoon. But yeah, graphically, this game looks great. It's very, very good looking. In that it looks exactly like Final Fantasy Tactics, which is a positive. It looks exactly like Final Fantasy Tactics, parentheses, positive. Oh, Faye, maybe you can help. Have you seen Dan? He's probably around here somewhere, getting up to his usual mischief. Alice was saying she needed him for something. How could a brat like him possibly be related to Alice? Oh, brother. What are you doing, child? You good? Stop phasing through your mother. Hey, Faye, let's go tease the girls again. Run away! Oh, hello there, Faye. Come to think of it, it's already been quite a while since you first came to our village. I take it you still don't remember anything prior to your coming here, though? Must be terrible not knowing your true identity and all. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being rude. Please don't take it the wrong way. Imagine being a Square Enix character made between the years 1995 and 2000. You would never be able to know anything about yourself. It's horrible. Oh. You can just leave. I've got to find Dan, though. We've got to find Dan. Oh, hello, Faye. How is the life at the Amnesia Factory? Still horrible tragedies? What is it, Faye? What do you want? Finally, at my age, I've become able to live in peace. At this rate, I'll probably live to be 100. Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that around an amnesic protagonist. You're literally digging your own grave. Is this a save point? Oh. Brother, we don't make save screens the way we used to. Oh my god. This is an insane level of... Phil just like, I love living and I have a lot of life left. Oh, good, good. You're lucky you came just at the right time. It's about the memory cube. Then don't hesitate to ask me. No one knows it better than I do. How about it then? Want to hear me out? No. I've played a video game before. What? You won't hear what I have to say? Don't you want to know it? The logical, comprehensible, and downright beautiful lecture given by me, the one and only great Luca, can only do you good. Luca. Smart. Hat. How will you ever know unless you hear it out? Oh, what a waste. Oh, don't come crying to me when you run into trouble. Good day. I'm the village consultant. But to tell you the truth, the village chief knows far more than I do. However, the chief is an awfully busy person, so I've been placed in charge of answering some of the more mundane questions. As a special for this week, we're lecturing on the techniques of martial arts, self-defense. Wouldn't you like to learn about it? No? I'm just gonna ball, okay? You think I need to learn? I just played an RPG where the mechanics work hard. I think I'm gonna be fine. I think I'll figure it out. Now we need to find this demon child. I do wish the camera was like... I don't know. The camera's at such a strange angle for this. It's like a little too angled down. You know what I mean? Lately, my legs have been giving me real trouble. It's really getting to me. I'd like to go and have Dr. Seitan Uzaki look at them and tell me what's wrong. It's a dreadful chore to climb that mountain path and visit the doctor. Must be a sign of my age. What's this? The Laughing Fox and Piglet Tavern. Drunks welcome. Oh, there you are. Oh, good, Faye. You ready to talk? As you know, tomorrow is finally the day of my sister's wedding. So what I want to talk to you about is exactly that. Alice's marriage. Faye, to be perfectly honest with you, I've always wished you could have been my brother. Well, since a year ago. It's still not too late. You could steal Alice and run off with her. If you need me to help, I'd be glad to. It may be odd for me to say this, but my sister's beautiful and a good cook. This is just between you and me. But she's well endowed, too. So come on, go for it. Brother, you can't be saying things like this. White child, you can't be saying things like this. Hey, what are you talking about, Dan? Timothy and Alice are both my best friends. You know I can't do that. Yeah, I know that. Well, if you're gonna be like that. But if you change your mind, come and talk to me. White child's actually coming through, saying things like that. Saying, I want you to he's like the Chris Redfield of the Xenogears universe. You have to fuck my sister. It's the only way, Faye. Just because Alice is getting married doesn't mean you have to be sad. Faye, when I get bigger, I'll be your bride. Will you wait for me? No, you're probably gonna die in the inevitable village destruction that this is gonna happen. So you don't care what happens to me, Faye? You're so cold-hearted. Don't talk to me. Kid wants Faye to find his Scooby-Doo lamp. Oh, hey. Oh my god, there's someone there. Oh, hi, Faye. Welcome. The big day's finally approaching, huh? Alice and Timothy's wedding is tomorrow. Hey, how about getting a stamina drink of courage and love? What do you think? Come on, you gotta get her a present here. We're the only shop in town, you know? Why does it... Why does it flip like that? Why does it go so hard when I'm just trying to open a screen? This woman's like, hey, I'm gonna give you the crushed rhino horn libido drink. And then she doesn't sell the crushed rhino horn libido drink. Oh, yeah. You still want me to find your father? Oh, it's you, Faye. We're in the middle of discussing Timothy and Alice's wedding arrangements. Hey, why don't you bring a girlfriend? If I was a soon-to-be bride, where would I be? No, this is the memory cube hole. Yeah, the camera is a little bit weird. I think it should be a little more, like, angled down. Do you have anything? My husband's love for the rock, paper, scissors, or RPS game is ruining us. Just recently, he even said he had a dream of receiving the hero title from the RPS king. If only someone could utterly defeat him to make him see reality. But he's just so good. You guys ever play, since we're speaking about minigames, since she's talking about minigames within a game, have you ever played the Digimon World 3 card game that's like better than the actual game? It's like messed up that they made the card game in the game better than the game itself. Well, if it isn't Faye, isn't it exciting to know that Timothy's wedding is going to be tomorrow? I think it's time you found a wonderful girl like Alice yourself. Haha. By the way, Faye, what do you think of Lahan? I don't know who that is. Lahan? I like it. The village leader, Chief Lee, has taken such good care of me. Oh, that's the village. Everyone in the village has warmly accepted me. Regardless of where I may have been, born and raised, Lahan is my home. Oh, we can't be saying this. Ah, yes, it makes me happy to hear that. Here, takes this as an allowance. Don't squander it all at once. Yo, I doubled my money. Got anything in these? Cat? Whatever. The old lady gave me like twice as much money as I previously had owned. Alright, we'll go to the next. Hello, Faye. Tomorrow. Yeah. Why, hello, Faye. Are you here to see Alice? Yes. Actually, it's customary we don't let any men to see the bride today. But you can be an exception. That's just how badass I am. I'm allowed to go see the bride. Haha, nothing bad's gonna happen. Now that the brother said, why don't you please fuck my sister? Why, hello, Faye. Have you come to visit our Alice? She's upstairs right now. Hello, Alice. Is that your wedding dress? Oh, Faye, you startled me. Yes, it is. I just finished it. It took more work than expected. Okay. That was really loading that song. You did a great job there. It'll look wonderful on you, Alice. Congratulations. Thank you. Hey, Alice, Faye? I like that your dress is actually two-dimensional when we look at it from this angle. What is it? Oh, nothing. I see. Oh yes, that's right. Faye, have you seen Dan? Yeah, he's outside, bragging as always. That kid. I just told him that I had an errand for him to run. Oh yeah? What kind of errand? It's for my wedding ceremony tomorrow. I was hoping he could go borrow a camera and some lights from Dr. Uzuki up on the mountain peak. If that's all it is, I'll be glad to do it for you. Could you? Oh, but I couldn't possibly. Don't worry, it's no problem. Anyway, it doesn't exactly make me feel comfortable having Dan handle such delicate instruments. What's more, I might have a chance to eat some of Yui's cooking if I go up to the Doc's place. Hehe, that's my Faye. Well, I'll go up there now and get them for you. Oh, Faye, wait. Huh? Is there something else you want me to get from Citan? No, it's not that. Faye, have you ever thought about things this way? If you had only been born in this village, and we'd only known each other earlier on. Oh, this wedding is doomed. This wedding is so doomed. It's over. Oh, it's nothing. I'm sorry. She's like not even married yet, and she's already thinking about cheating. It's over. Well, I think I'd better get going now. Oh, okay. Be careful on that mountain path, and give my regards to Dr. Uzuki. Is this fate? Stay night? Grand order? I feel so foolish. Who am I kidding? Doomed marriage. This is actually... There's no hope for it. Alright, let's go to the mountaintops. You know what they say about the mountaintops. There's semen there. There be semen in these hills. Is this the way to the mountain? No. No, those are trees. Oh. There. Oh. Alright, watch this. Oh, we gotta see the chi shot. Perhaps it was unnecessary to do the chi shot at the goat. I wanted to see what would happen. He died. Hey, a save point. God, we used to make menus. Is it fast? No. It actually takes quite a long time, but it's cool. It's cool when it does that. Oh, there's a jump button. Okay. Ball of chi. Oh, the gear as in my Xenogear. Oh. Alright. Check it. You see this thing? Watch this. 1 point. 1 point. 1 point. Oh, oh. They put a jackal on me. Watch this. 2 points. 1 point. Actually, now looking at these, I don't think these are goats. Let's just do ya. Oh. He gobbled me. What a freak. He's not dead? Oh. Even though I never owned a PlayStation 1 or had... Actually, I was going to say I didn't own any PlayStation 1 RPGs, but that is a blatant lie. I had Digimon World 2 and 3. This way, walking course. Watch out for the cliffs. That way, doctor's house. Right after the bridge. Oh. All right, let's go. Do you heal when you go to the save point? Or is it just like... No. Not that kind of video game. Let's eat a hob jerky. Yummy. Is that a... Oh, that's a rock. I was getting myself excited. Really, really pretty stuff for the PlayStation 1, though. Nakazuki's house is over there on the bridge up to the north. Like, it looks great. Sometimes I think about, because this graphic style does remind me quite a bit of Digimon World 3. Sometimes I think about playing Digimon World 3, but Digimon World 3 is... Well... Digimon World 3... Imagine a game that really goes out of its way to waste your time. It makes you walk everywhere, and it's hard, and it's grindy. Oh, we got a level up. And we got a jerky. Kind of wanted to jump this cliff, you know what I mean? Look at this. Oh, it feels like Dark Souls jumping. It's really scary. Because, like, the button for jumping is kind of awkward. I tried to play Dragon Quest VII on my PS1 and really disliked it. That's like one of the most beloved ones, right? I've only played... The only Dragon Quest I've really played is 9. Is that not the one they liked? Because that's the one with the guy with the bandana, correct? Huh. Okay. Which is the one with the bandana guy? Is that 9? I don't know. Like I said, I've only played 9. No, I played 9. Bandana dude was 5. Oh. Okay, I am seeing the one bad thing about RPGs of this era. That wonderful encounter rate. The goofy green hat. Oh. Getting a little injured. But they give me tasty hob meat, so... You know, I kind of strayed from the path when I was hunting. What did I grab? I forgot what I grabbed. Square is such a weird button for this. Maybe I should eat a hob jerky. Is it equipment? Oh, oh. What did I grab? Must have been an Aqua Soul? I really wasn't paying attention. I got distracted. Ah, well. I actually like the 2-hour peaceful intro to 7 the most, but as soon as I saw the encounter rate, I noped out. Well, you know. That's just how it be. I don't know where I'm going in it. Bucks! Oh. I know where I am, though, again. Maybe. Hey, a person. I've been saying for years now, get rid of red. I don't know if I agree with that. Because you kind of run into a different problem when you don't have random encounters. That being that it's too easy not to get yourself into a bad situation. You know what I mean? It makes most of the game almost a little too safe, if that makes any sense. Like when you're doing a boss run, it makes it so easy to get to the boss untouched. There's none of that, like, death by 1,000 cuts to get to a boss. Oh, it's you, Faye. Cliff's edge collapsed from the heavy rain we had recently. You're all right, Faye. You can do it. Just a big jump. But I'm too scared. It's easy. Just watch me. Say hello to the doctor for me. Ah! Okay. I just need the encounter rate not to be like... Oh, I didn't even... Whoa, we got a whole other thing? Okay, what... Oh. Okay, so I guess that's like pre... What if I... Bop, bop! I know some people just grind endlessly. I guess that's true. But it's just like... I don't know. Especially when you're streaming, you really... I really don't want to grind while I'm streaming. You know what I mean? If I can avoid it, I would never grind. I will just kill everything on the way, though. I'm a bit of a psychopath like that. We got to level up, by the way. Ooh, it's got a bit of a spongy bridge. My custom license plate, never grind. It's like a never goon situation. You're like the minions who refuse to goon. Despite being programmed to do so. They have to, right? How else are you going to get more minions? You know minions are gooners. What else are they doing all day? This way to Dr. Sitanuzuki's house. Do you guys see that Brazilians are trying to recompile the entire PS2? That'd be crazy. Like, a full recomp? I imagine it wouldn't be automatic. You'd probably have to just pick certain games for it, but it'd be pretty nice for those games that are stuck on PS2, you know? Finally, the bouncer could get the love that it's always deserved. Chicken? Oh, that is an insane chicken noise. Oh. Hi, Midori. It's a nice day to play outside. How about we feed the birds later? You're important. You have a face. Oh, Faye. Welcome. Hello, Yui. Where's Doc? My husband is tinkering with his junk out in the backyard. I should have guessed. Doesn't he ever get sick of playing with that stuff? Well, okay then. I'll go out to the backyard and see if I can find him. Tinkering with his junk. Just telling your wife, hey, I'm just going to the... I'm going to the back to... Going to the guy shed. I just gotta tinker with my junk. Hee hee. It's a goon cave. You know what you know it. Can you imagine having to go outside to get into your room? Also, you're gonna put a box like that and not let me open it? Hee hee, I'm a monkey jumping on your bed. Why does it do that? It's like a little toy? I don't know. I think I'd get really annoyed. You know, just trying to go to my bed. Okay. Okay, that's not even a real room. Freak. I'm just looking through your cabinets and stuff. That was one really cool thing about Metal Max is like every house had a billion things you could steal. You want to look through the telescope? Yeah. Yep. Oh, draw distance, my beloved. It's beautiful. How the world just disappears after like a few miles. Yo, I can just not. Let's go. They thought I was going to walk down, but in fact, I can jump. Where are you, Doc? What's going on? Oh, this is no good. Why do they use such inferior parts? This is why their intervention strat... Doc, so that's where you were. Oh, Faye. Good to see you. That's not what I expected him to look like. You all right, Doc? What are you doing all the way up there? I thought I would try to restore the land crab. Oh, and that explosion was nothing to worry about. It happens all the time. Could you wait a while? I'm just about ready to call it a day. Oh, yes. There's something interesting in the storeroom. Why not take a look? Okay, Doc, I will. But please, hurry up. It'll get dark before you know it. All right, let's see. Let's take a look. So this is what Doc was talking about? Let me see. What's so interesting about it? Whoa! What is this? Yeah, why is it doing that? Why does your statue of the Virgin Mary do this? Mine doesn't have cherry blossoms fly. This music. I've heard it before somewhere. Rotate a statue in your mind. What do you think? Not bad, huh? Doc. Hello again, Faye. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Citan just has this for some reason. He's eccentric! Dudes will just have stuff like this in their room. There's nothing weird about that. Music is a mysterious thing. Sometimes it makes people remember things that they do not expect. Many thoughts, feelings, memories, things almost forgotten, regardless of whether the listener desires to remember them or not. And I never really considered using such a thing on you, the guy who doesn't remember anything. Doc, what is this? It was excavated from some old ruins and still under repair. Obviously, it's an audio device of some type. Long ago, people would listen to this melody, just as we are doing now. At times, they would have been cheered up. While at times, they would have been made to cry. By the way, what brings you here today? Oh yeah, that's right. Alice asked me to borrow some camera equipment from you. Oh yes, her wedding is tomorrow, right? Understood. Well, we had better get them ready then. Oh, and dinner should be ready soon. Would you like to join us? Would I ever? I was hoping you'd ask. I still have some cleaning up to do out here. Would you mind giving Midori some company back in the house? Okay, take your time, Doc. I'll go ahead and eat when dinner's ready. So go right ahead. But I will not be held responsible if you get a stomachache from eating what my wife's cooking. By the way, stomachaches just, much like how music can trigger certain memories, Stomach aches has just triggered a memory in me that has come up today. Wait a minute. I just had a memory where no way is it gone. No way is it already gone. That's fucked up if they already got rid of it. No freaking way, dude. They can't have gotten rid of the VTuber period tracker, the ovulation tracker site. Already? Bro, it's been like... I looked at it earlier today because I was like, this is insane. Anyways, what I was going to say about this site, so the VTuber ovulation / period tracker website, the way that it so apparently somebody posted on Twitter today that there was a website that's been tracking ovulation cycles for VTubers. And the way that it does so, if you actually go to any of the VTubers, 99% of what they get, because they all have sources. They have to have sources for the ovulation / periods. Okay? The source that they're getting most of the time from what I looked through is when a woman tweets that she has a stomach ache, they automatically go, they're having their period today. That's how only cause of tummy aches is periods. We know this. So when a VTuber woman says, I have a tummy ache, no matter the reason, in reality, period. Now, sometimes I did skim through some of them, and some of them were women just saying, yeah, my uterus is bleeding today. Okay. Maybe the VTuber tracker source is a little bit correct on that one, but a lot of them were just, I have a stomach ache today. And then go, of course, let's mark that on the map. Let's put that on the ovulation chart. I think the website's already down though, which is insane how quick that happened. Because yeah, I think it's gone. That's crazy. That's actually insane how quick they killed it. It was never ready for this much attention, okay? What was the website? It was just called VTuber Ovulation Tracker. Okay, let's see. Anyways, Faye's about to have an ovulation that he needs tracked. Oh, it's still around. It's still around, actually. I take it back. It's not gone. It's still here. Don't worry. The ovulation tracker website's still around. Let me go look at... Here, let me find one that just says... I have a tummy ache. Okay. Sorry. This source is literally just medical emergency. How does that fit into the ovulation chart? Since when did a medical emergency fit in? What? That just seems like irrelevant data. That's not going to do you any good. Anyways, they have sections too. They have the ovulating VTubers section. That's 7% of VTubers are ovulating right now. 14% of VTubers are fertile at this moment. 17% are menstruating. And this, of course, is out of 390. Which one are you, Faye? Doc, I feel strange when I listen to this music. I feel something warm inside. That's him ovulating. He's going to be boy pregnant by the end of this. That may be because you have someone living inside. Shit, what did I just say? I just said he was ovulating. He's already boy preggers. I don't even need to break the chart out. Somebody open up the VTuber ovulation page, make something for Faye, put in source, pregnant. How do we know? C-Tan said you have someone living inside of you. And he too must have liked this music a long time ago before he became a part of you. Is Timothy and Alice's wedding really tomorrow? Might actually be better to live an ordinary life in this condition, as a son of man. Well, anyways, I suppose I'd better adjust the gyro at least. Huh? Not surprised it exists, but it probably shouldn't. Yeah, I mean, I can't be surprised. What surprises me is that it has so many people. Like, I would never be surprised about every, HoloLive member having their ovulations tracked. That is like the least surprising news ever. But it has got like indies. It's like, well, that might be a little like I don't know. I feel like, HoloLive, it's like different there, like there's just a level of like, okay, you signed up for the most insane people imaginable. That's like part of what you're getting paid for, right? This cannot be. Is this an omen? Now, what is going to happen? Maybe it's more like, now, what is going to happen? I'm telling you, Faye's pregnant. He's going to get a stomach ache. He's already got someone living inside of him. That was good. Your cooking never fails to impress me, Yui. Thank you for such a delicious meal. You're welcome. If you like my cooking that much, then I'd be happy to cook for you any time, Faye. I'll bring the equipment you need to the village tomorrow morning myself. It does not exactly make me feel comfortable to have you handle such delicate instruments, I'm afraid. Where have I heard that line before? That's all right by me. Well, see you tomorrow, Doc. Good night, Yui, Midori. Good night. We're looking forward to tomorrow's wedding. Well, good night, Doc. Yes, good night. Oh, Faye, please be careful. I mean, the path is dangerous when it's so dark. What's wrong, Doc? Nothing to worry about. Well, anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. Anyways, about the whole, like, random encounter thing. Have you played Xenogears before? I've not played Xenogears. I played a slight bit of Xenosaga. Because my brother bought Xenosaga 1. But he, like, bought it while I was at college. Oh, yo, check. An Aquasol? But he bought it while I was at college, so I never really got a chance to play much of it. I mean, I could probably grab it really easily, but, like, the problem with reading it off of disc is it's actually slower than just downloading it. You know what I mean? Like, at that point, just download it, you know? By the way, speaking of Xenosaga 1 and 2, the DS remake was by the same people who made that FMA RPG. Think about that. The Xenosaga 1 and 2 that does not include Xenosaga 3, even though it's a trilogy. Why they did that, I don't know. I don't know. Giants. Faye! Doc, some flying objects went towards Lahan. So you saw them too. Judging by their shadows, they appear to be a group of gears from the neighboring country, Kislev. Those were gears? Oh, how could this happen? Oh no, they're headed directly for Lahan. Ones I just saw? Let us make haste. Right. Oh, we can follow him. I should probably save. Wait a minute. Yo! Marlon Brando's son is getting sentenced to 10 years again. Why? Why is such a prominent song have that sampled? No. The Huns. Oh my God. If only we didn't all talk about how much we love being alive. Alice. Timothy. Dr. Uzuki! Faye! Doctor, they just came out of nowhere and landed right in our village. I know. What on earth are they doing, starting a battle here? Are you all okay? Yes, but it's Dan. We can't find him. It's okay, he's ugly. I'll go look one more time, Alice. Go ahead and get out of the village. No, Timothy, wait. You and Alice and the rest of the villagers should evacuate to a safer location. Doc, you know I can't just leave Dan behind. Timothy. I understand how you feel, but leave the rest to Faye and me. The primary thing you should be concerned with is your own safety. Timothy, your responsibility is to protect Alice. But it's just as Doc says. The two of you should get out of the village now. You should leave now. Don't worry about Dan. Knowing him, he's already evacuated and is waiting for you. I guess you're right. Okay, Alice, let Dr. Uzuki and Faye handle it from here. Yes, okay. Thank you, Doctor. But, Faye, please look out for Dan. Yeah, don't worry. If he still happens to be in the village, I'll be sure to save him. Now, both of you, hurry. I'll go check inside the house to see if there's anyone left behind. Faye, please go around the village and guide the stragglers to a safe location. All right, but Doc, you be careful, okay? You too, Faye. What are you doing? You just shooting at the roof? You could be more productive. Who are you shooting at? Whoa. I don't know, put some pep in your step, Faye. Ah. I think it's cool that the mechs are 3D, but the people are 2D. Yo. You know, I never played Xenosaga X. That was another situation where my brother had it. Xenosaga. Xenoblade. Xenoblade Chronicles X. I actually do own it on the Wii U. I've never played it because it was my brother's game. Why did he open his cockpit for that? What a freak. He just opened his cockpit to Aura Farm. Huh? Faye! Wait, Faye! Do not do this, Faye. You must not fight here. Faye! Alright, let's see what it's like being inside of a mech. Oh. Oh. Huh? Linguistic modifier enabled. Identified. Lamb. Ignis dialect. No piloting experience. Easy mode set. Synchronizing. Input interface with pilot's normal reflex time. Warning to pilot. Combat mode. About to enter combat. 1,200 units of fuel left. Utilizing combat ring to upper left screen. Select attack. Then triangle, square, X buttons to commence auto attack sequence. Power and fuel usage differs with type of attack. 10, 20, 30. Charge restores fuel. Warning! Enemy gears are preparing to attack. Terminating help mode. Oh, so it's actually exactly the same, though, you know? What do we got here? Nothing. What about Ether Machine? Ah. All right, watch this. Bam! All right. All right, nice try. Okay. But what if I... Oh. Honestly, embarrassing. Check this out. Finally, a game with an ATB that I understand the reason for it being ATB. All right, watch this. We're going square mode. All right. That's got to be a level up. That's got to be a level up. Let's go. Trying to decide what these mechs look like. Reinforcements, huh? Actually, it's been a while since I played a mech game. I think the last one I played was Soccer Wars 2. And that was summer. On my right, too. Damn it! How many of them are there? Oh, that one's cool. That's like a commander. That's like a quattro vagina. I guess there's no choice but to fight. Yeah? Yes? Hello? Faye, the way you're fighting. Oh no, this is not good. If he awakens here. Doc, they're kind of spilling the beans all immediately, huh? Dan? Are you alright? What on earth are you doing here? Do you not know how worried Alice and Timothy are? I'm sorry, Dr. Izaki. I got out of the village earlier, but I came back. Just couldn't bear to think of leaving my sister's wedding dress behind here. Maybe, but there's a lot of beans in this game. Oh, okay. Return to save your sister's wedding dress. I don't know. I guess it was just like the slow tease of like 40 hours in Linda Cube is what I'd be comparing it to, where it takes forever for them to tell you why you're allowed onto the Ark. You're such a sentimental little boy. Let's evacuate to a safer spot while Faye has their attention. It appears that they're after that gear Faye's in. Faye's inside that monster? Yeah, pretty cool, right? Faye is bound by the dark, cruel destiny of God. Faye. Kind of a Xeno freak, if you ask me. Come on now, Dan. We better get away from here. Dan! I knew you were still in the village. Boy, am I glad you're okay. Huh? You know, I think Monolith Soft does have a good eye for aesthetics. Oh no, Timothy. I don't like all of their games that much. I've played some flawed Monolith Soft games. Wait, don't shoot. Stop it. These people have nothing to do with you. Because, like, Project X Zone looks great, but, like, I don't know if I could ever recommend those games. They are way too slow. They are some of the slowest video games you could ever play. Timothy. It's Super Robot Wars if every battle took like 3 hours. Out of the way, you bastards. I should play the Monolith Soft Super Robot Wars, though. That'd be worth playing at some point. Stop it! I said stop it! They made the Super Robot Wars OG. They made like weird Super Robot Wars games that are more like Xenogears, I guess. Oh, I guess we're getting blasted today. Oh my god, I'm having a Akira moment. Only thing that could make me go a little crazier is if I face the camera like above my head to really make my forehead look big and my eyes weird. Uh. Huh? Where am I? Well, this looks like the mountain path. Doc! Oh, you finally gained consciousness. Faye. Doc, what happened? Where's Chief Lee, Timothy, Alice? What did I... Yes. Well, that is... You murderer! Dan. Dan, what do you mean? Faye. It's because you had to get in that monster. Alice and Timothy. The people of that village are all... Okay, kid. Whoa, slow down there, kid. If I didn't explode and kill all those robots, they would have killed your family. So, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be blamed for those murders when... Okay, if I didn't do it, they would have killed you. So maybe you should be grateful that I killed your sister. You killed everyone using that monster. But it was cool, right? You gotta admit it was. You gotta hand it to me at least a little bit. Why'd you have to fight in the middle of that village? How do you even know how to operate such a monster? Mother. Where Mother? See, I told you so. I said allowing someone we knew nothing about into our village would spell disaster. Oh, hurts. It hurts. Dan, don't you understand? I'm a protagonist in a mecha thing. Of course I know how to pilot it I just know. We always just know if we're a main character. We could get into any mech. Any of them. Murderer. My sister. Give me back my sister. Dan, there's nothing to be gained from putting the blame on Faye alone. What is more, you know Faye had no control over the malfunction of that gear. I know that. But... I hate you! Dan. Might be better if we left him by himself for a little while. He does not know what to do with his grief, his anger. And Faye, it may be a good idea for you to leave this place. There's no guarantee that reinforcements from yesterday's unit are not going to come. They'll probably want to know what happened to their comrades. Also, if you stay here, I do not think the atmosphere is going to be very joyful, if you know what I mean. It's probably best for both you and all the other villagers here. I guess you're right. This disaster happened because I was here. But what am I supposed to do now? Yes, well, when I go through the Black Moon Forest and head towards Ava. I'm sure those soldiers from yesterday were not from Ava. If you can manage to get to the Ava side, they'll be able to track you down very easily. Or not be able to track you down very easily. Okay, I understand, Doc. Well, anyway, please take care of the rest of the things here, Doc. Of course. Well, take care now. You ever notice that there's only like 3 different types of guys in this village? Except for you and me? It's weird. I don't know. Can it really be so bad if you got a cool mech out of it? Look at it. Killed everyone with that monster. Murderer, my sister. Give me back my sister. Gah. You're just going to leave it? You're just going to leave something like that behind? You're just going to leave something that cool? What's your freaking problem, Faye? Very disappointed in Faye today. I thought we had something, you know? I thought me and Faye understood each other when he got into the mech because he saw like a weird guy in it that might have been him. Oh, yo, I've got 4 points now. All right, check this. Watch this. Bam, bam. Oh, the Dooyah. It's over here. This one of them pinnacles of power of a video game? Have you guys ever been to the Final Fantasy 1 Pinnacle of Power? Or Peninsula of Power, or whatever it is. You know, that one spot where you can grind way later enemies? Ooh, this guy's a freak. Oh, he's tough. Okay, watch this, watch this, watch this. Bam, bam! Oh. Okay, what if I... Watch this. Check this move out. The Quadra. Not sure what benefit different attacks actually have, other than looking cool. Yo, is that close? It's sad that the FF1 removed the Peninsula Power. Yeah, it is. It kind of sucks that they got rid of that. Is it really a remake if you don't add something like that back in? I feel like that's the type of thing you gotta leave in the game. It's iconic, okay? You think that was Tosei's decision, or were they forced to by Square? Who do we blame for that? Is that Tosei or Square? Because as far as I know, I think every single Final Fantasy 1 remake is by Tosei. The only Final Fantasy 1 not by Tosei is the original one, which is by Chunsoft. What's the point of this? Why is there a path that goes all the way around the mountain like this? Okay, whatever. I thought there'd be something cool over there, but I guess not. Oh, little kobolds? The bug has been eating away at some developer for 30 years. Which ones is the Peninsula of Power not in? Because there's so many versions of Final Fantasy 1. I got a hat. Because most of the Final Fantasy 1 versions are like distinct from one another. Is it just the Pixel Remaster that removes it? That's really messed up. That's really messed up, because that means Tosei has remade that game like 10 times at that point and left it in every other version. And then when they got to the Pixel Remaster, they said, no, I've changed my mind. I know we've been doing this since the Wonder Swan version, but I actually think that we should get rid of it. I think the one is the Wonder Swan version the first remake. I think that's right, right? We kept it in the Wonder Swan. We kept it in the PlayStation. We kept it in the GBA. We kept it in the the PSP. But I've drawn the line officially in the sand now on the 7th version. I'm fairly certain every single version of it too is also by Tosei. Like, they have to have design documents on exactly how to remake Final Fantasy 1. So it's just a weird thing for them to leave out. Also, how do I get to this stupid town? There's trees in the way. See this? It's nonsense. Oh, there we go. I didn't know there was like a special tree spot. That's a new piece of information to keep in mind. There's certain spots for trees. Again, this looks really, really nice. The only thing I wish is the camera angle's like, it's weird. It really needs to be like either angled more directly down. Hey, you little freak. Either more directly down or more directly behind. You know what I mean? It's in this weird middle ground where I feel like my vision is... Oh, that's a lot of guys. Shame, I must kill them all. Go the blocks? I'm sick and twisted now? I believe in square superiority? Ooh. Oh, that little hob was leading me the right way. Bing. I like this kind of looks like, or they make noises like a stomach, you know what I mean? Why do the hobgoblins look like this? They're nasty in this world. Guria! Alright, how much we get for that? 52 experience. Good God. I didn't even do anything. Oh God, that... Oh. Okay. I mean, it's kind of scary. Okay. Well. That's why that was worth so much. Man, they got a lot of cutscenes in this. It's also really high resolution for the PlayStation 1.
Throw down your weapon. Make one wrong move and I'll shoot.
Turn around. I said, turn around. What kind of gun you got, ma'am? Are you shaking? Be quiet. You don't seem to be one of those Kislev soldiers who are after me, but... Don't move! I have orders to kill all surface dwellers, lambs I come in contact with. It's part of my mission. It's nothing personal. I have a question for you. How do I get out of this forest? Are you lost? Just answer my question. How do I get out of here? Sorry, but I'm looking for the way out of here too. Oh. Women, am I right? We're never finding out how to go. They don't know their directions. How long are you just going to stand there like that? If you're going to shoot me, then hurry up and do it. What an odd thing to say. Don't you understand the situation you're in? I don't care about my situation. I'm just a guy whose life is worthless. There's no point in me living anyway. Stay back! I didn't think she'd do it. What are you aiming at? Here! Shoot me here! Come on! Are you mocking me? You're weird. Something's very wrong with you. You should at least resist a little bit. What's this? Who are you? Stop. Keep your hands off Ellie. Nah, this will be easy. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Bam! Oh my god, I did not expect him to do a command grab on me. What the? Watch this, look, quad hit. Alright, how much is it? Less than killing those goblins. Are you alright? Hang in there. Oh, that's the sound of fire. Good, you finally woke up. You didn't move for so long that I started to worry. How are you feeling? Do you still intend to kill me? Then go right ahead and shoot me. But you better not do it while we're in this forest. Forest monsters hate loud noises, you know? Fine. Don't talk to me if you don't want to. I wouldn't kill you to thank me for tending to your wounds. Also, can we appreciate that fire texture? That's a really good fire texture for the PlayStation 1. Thanks. But you shouldn't have helped me. I don't think it'll save your life, though. It really doesn't change a thing. What are you so afraid of? I'm not afraid. I'm just being cautious. It's natural for me to be this cautious, considering I've met such suspicious surface-dwelling lamb. I've met such a suspicious. Don't you worry. I'm not going to do anything. Besides, you're much more suspicious than I am. Huh? So what's your name? I won't give my name to a surface-dweller lamb. What's with you in this lamb thing? We're both lost in this forest, surrounded by dangerous monsters. Shouldn't we at least be cooperating with each other until we get out of here? Good. So what's your name? It's going to be hard for us to cooperate with one another without at least knowing each other's name. Anyways, my name is Fei Fong Wong. You can call me Fei. I'm Elheim. My parents call me Ellie. Ellie, huh? Somehow I already knew that. Anyway, it's too dangerous to travel in these parts this late at night. Let's wait till daybreak before we continue looking for a way out of here. If that's okay with you. I guess we have no choice, do we? Okay then, Ellie. How about having something to eat? Are we gonna get one of those good transitions? Ah, wasn't it? They got so many cutscenes in this game! The ratio to FMV to gameplay is insane right now.
Wait! Hey! Don't leave me here! Wait!
I just wish the voice acting was a little better. Wonder if there's an undub. It's too late now, but possibly would have benefited from an undub.
You must be lonely here by yourself. Faye. Faye. Faye.
Faye? Are you awake? Right, I gotta get used to triangle not being the menu button. I don't know why they reinvented the wheel. Alright, what does she got? She's got magical rod, which is not what she had before. Oh, her gear's pretty good. It's superior to mine. What are her abilities? Oh, she's got, like, ice that's also water? That's crazy. She's got a lot of abilities, though. I really don't... It just kind of dropped me in here, so... Ah, that's probably where we... That's where we came from? Yo? I think this is where we came from, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. I understand where we are. Alright, let's see it. Watch this. Bam, bam! Alright, ma'am. Sprite work is really nice in this. Probably beating a dead horse saying that, but it is nice. It is good sprite work. Alright, let's see. Oh, he's not dead? Oh, she's like weak. Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Elves. You could have done better than that. Watch the real guy gets it done. I was hoping he was going to do the command grab. It's really funny when he does that. Ma'am, you've got... I'm trying to give you a chance to land your attacks. Is this Freaks? I wish. I just want to know why it's called Xenogear or Xenosaga Freaks. There's also Xenosaga the Pied Piper. That's another one of the weird, like, spin-offs. Path up. Watch the cliffs. I'm going this way. Be a save point. No. But you can. This. Oh, that's a. Okay, there's too many of them. We're busting out the chi. Okay, a little bit of a mistake to bust out the chi. It doesn't seem to be that effective. All right, watch this, watch this, watch this. Yeah. He turned into mush. Oh. Oh. All right, let's do it again. They seem to hate this one. Turns them into blue. That was an insane way to get up. Stop blocking me. Oh. I might have to eat some of my... This game is... it does look great. It is very, very... But I mean, Monolith Soft stuff does usually have really good animations. That's like one of their straight... Especially their 2D animation department. It's crazy. They always kind of hit it out of the park there. Oh, I see. Have you ever played a like Project X Zone? Again, cannot recommend the game. Fantastic animations. I miss Sprite KOF. So do I. So do I. 13 was insane. Like, I understand why we never did that again, but oh my god, 13 looks so good. And I guess 12, but 12 plays like garbage, so, you know. But I also like classic, like 98 style sprites or 2002. 2002 is probably a better example than 98 because it's like the same sprite style, but newer. Or like, when they made Neo Geo Battle Coliseum, game's got some sick sprites. 13 fucked them so bad they had to sell the company. Actually, that was more 12 that fucked them over. They only, because they just like made no money on 12. But yeah, I mean, I think 13 was significantly cheaper because it's really just add on to the previous one. Wait, that's a jump, isn't it? Okay, watch this. Oh, it's a little nerve-wracking to do this. It's kind of like the Dark Souls jump. Isn't it funny the Ronaldo game flopped on launch? Like in a sad way, yeah. I wish the new Garu game... Oh, that's a game with some sprites. That's a game with some freaking sprites. Garu? Garu has some incredible sprite work. You ever seen the Garu victory pose? Where he makes wings? It's insane. I need to heal. Faye... What is Faye? Faye has the most Chinese name that anyone's ever had. It's insane. He's like Fei Long Wong. Fei Wong. Wait a minute. Fei Zeno. His name is Fei Fong Wong. Fei Fong Wong. He's Screamer learned. He's got an incredibly Chinese name. I cannot get used to square being the menu button. It's really strange. A rod. Every time you see me jump like that, it's because I have trained myself. This is such a weird button for opening menus. Don't Switch games have back on the bottom button or something insane? I don't know. I don't own a Switch. Oops, I fell. I wouldn't know. But this game, triangle is jump. And I just can't wrap my head around that. Oh, you little bastard. He tricked me. No, they have confirm on the bottom button on the back right. Huh. Alright, I want to see Screamer. What the... Oh. Alright. Shit, dude. Okay. How does this work? How does this... What? 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 I don't understand. Whatever. Oh, he did the command grab! I love the command grab. It's really good. Yeah, Nintendo just made their button layout slightly different. I mean, wasn't theirs slightly predating anyways, though? Increased liquidity. I should get a water. Let me climb this mountain. What's this say? Lahan. Ava! What's over here? In the direction they tell me not to go. Don't tell me that loops around. I see. Huh. I'm gonna go get a water. Yeah, but at some point you can conform and be normal like everyone else. No. No. No, 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 no. At some point you could just put a fucking VMU in the center of your controller. Think about that. What if we put a VMU there? My favorite thing about the Dreamcast controller and its stupid VMU is that Sony thought that that was a real threat and made their own. They were really, like, afraid of that. They had to be afraid of it because they just straight up copied it. Like, you wouldn't do that if you weren't afraid of it. Okay, watch this. Ooh! 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 I'm just wondering what happened to motion gaming. Mario said, "So long, gay gaming." Mario called it gay and then it lost its appeal. That's what happened. And it was specifically Mario with the tribal tattoos, okay? Because he's still super homophobic. Specifically tribal tattoo Mario. Do PS5 VR headsets even have the VR style? I don't know. Do they even release games to the PSVR anymore? Do they make new things for that? Or is that just like a PS Move situation? Which I guess is what the VR get reused as. Oh shit, did you see the low? Ah! Jay, did you see the VTuber ovulation cycle site? RE7? Yeah, but that's been a while, right? Like, oh, that's what Screamer is. Triangle, square. Ooh. I'm not interested because I can't breed them anyways. The only reason I mention it is because Fei Long, I mean, he's got a tummy ache, which means that he's in, you know, his vagina's sloughing off its siding, you know? Oh, that hurts you to use, doesn't it? Is that how that works? There are those weird controllers with the glowy orbs. Yeah, those are the PlayStation moves. I have those, actually. I actually broke a, I'm never going to get used to that. I broke a general USB, like, Bluetooth thing, trying to get those to work with Wii. Like, Wii controller, or not Wii controllers, for a Wii to emulate. Before I just bought something that would do that for me. Which I have up here somewhere. Where is it? Actually, I don't know where my sensor bar is. Huh. Oh, it fell down here. Let me get that actually, so I don't forget. I knocked it off at some point. I should. Rodeo? And that was what? Rodeo was like 2024? Mid 2024? Wow, wait, Rodeo is such a strange game. Right, we came in here to give her jerky. She's not doing too hot. There she goes. Alright. Well, what the? What are they doing up there? So I want to see if it actually does hurt her to use the screamer. Use the creamer. It doesn't. Okay, so I should just do that every single time. I see no downside to using the creamer every time. Yo, level up? Do you heal on level ups? Let's see. Oh. Faye. Yesterday, you said your life was worthless. What did you mean by that? Why are you asking? Why? Yesterday, you looked like you had a death wish. Think it wouldn't make me wonder? Say, how did you get stranded in this forest in the first place? I should ask you the same question. Huh? Well, I ran away from my village, or what's left of it. Village? You don't mean... Lahan. It was a small village that existed between this forest and that mountain range. I ran away from there. That village? It was a nice, peaceful village. Everyone there treated me like family. Then last night, a group of gears suddenly appeared and started fighting right in the middle of the place. The village was engulfed in flames. I couldn't just stand there and watch Lahan be destroyed. So to try and save the villagers, I got in an empty gear without even knowing how to operate it. I just thought maybe I could do it. No, it was more like someone whispering to me. Someone whispering to me, telling me to do it. But it was a disaster. The village... Was it destroyed by the Kislev army? Faye. No. The village was destroyed by me. Yes, it was me. I destroyed Lahan. I'm sure of it. What do you mean you destroyed it? I thought you were trying to help save the villagers. I did try to help. I actually took out a few gears. Then I came under heavy fire from a new group of gears. And then my friend, Timothy, was hit by a hail of bullets. Then I lost it. Everything just went dark. I don't remember anything after that. The gear I was in went out of control. Well, that's what the doc said. When I came to, the village, everyone in it was Alice. She was such a... Alice and Timothy, oh God, everybody. All such good people. Out of control? The gear. What about the village? Faye. Yes, the gear. Damn them. They're still giving chase. You've entered Ava territory. I'm not giving up now. I love her little sprite in her mech. That's done it. I'm at a disadvantage now. Van Houten, what's wrong? Respond. Shrapnel in my back. My thruster's output is dropping. I can't maintain altitude. Damn it, everyone led now. Regroup on the ground. We'll have to engage them. I like that they have skull faces. It really is a are we the baddies moment, you know? If they never came to the village, never started fighting there, I wouldn't have tried to pilot that gear. It's all their fault, not mine. I mean, it actually kind of is entirely their fault. Like, it really isn't Faye's fault. I mean, his friend was just gonna get killed anyways. He came back to town, so they're the ones to blame. If they never come, none of this would have, if not for them. Is it just me, or are people who wear Punisher logos always fat guys? No, that's true. Enough of that. You're a coward. A coward? Me? Yes, you're a coward. All you're saying is them. Don't talk as if you had no part in the blame as well. I'm to blame? You're really not. Yes, that's right. Of course, the direct cause of the battle was that gear made an emergency landing in your village. But all Kislev wanted was the gear, right? They weren't invading or out to destroy Lahat. They were just randomly shooting. What the fuck are you? They actually just landed in the village and started blasting. I don't know what you're talking about. It was on fire. The real cause of damage occurred because you climbed in that gear and tried to fight back. Whatever made you get into that gear? Not just anyone can pilot them. It takes training. There's no way a civilian could hope to pilot one. Besides, you should have been helping the villagers flee to safety instead. This is actually crazy topical. That's fucked up. How can you blame the damage on the gear when it was your decision to fight in it in the first place? Why don't you take some of the responsibility yourself? Why are you putting all the blame on others? That's just running away. That's what makes you a coward. Well, if you put it that way, yes, that's right. I am a coward. Didn't realize my own strength had been blaming, and I didn't realize my own strength, and I've been blaming what happened as a result of that on others. I'm a pitiful excuse for a man, but I just felt this rush of blood in me, and I couldn't help myself. Couldn't help myself or help others. Faye, I'm. Shut up! What do you know? When I came to, I was surrounded by piles of rubble. Didn't know what had happened or what I had done. I remembered absolutely nothing. All I knew was that my hands could still feel what they had done. The only things that penetrated the gear's barriers were their screams. Screams accompanied by the stench of blood and the sound of crushing bones and my own curses. Look at my hands! Can you hear their voices? Can you understand this feeling? Feeling of having destroyed your village with your own hands? Not being able to do anything for the children left behind? Now they have nothing. I have nothing. I have nowhere. No one. Didn't want to get in it. I had no choice. There's no other way. Also, you have to admit it was kind of badass when I got in the mech and just started wiping you out. Please at least give me that. I love when it loads and it like hitches for a second. Why did I go and say that to him?
You talk as if it's not your responsibility.
No.
Those lip flaps, holy shit, they're not even close.
You died because you had to pilot the gear and start fighting. It wasn't me.
This game actually has an insane, like, anime to game percentage so far. It's ridiculous how much they've had.
Not just anyone can pilot those machines, you know.
I didn't do it.
Why won't you take responsibility?
I'm not so strong.
Why are you trying to put the blame on others?
I'm not even all that talented.
You're a coward!
That's right. I'm a coward.
I'm a coward. Weird that they would just animate that scene after doing it non-animated anyways. Yes, that's right. I am a coward. Put her on the tracker with all this blood. Is that Johnny Young Bosch? It probably is, honestly. That is a really good PS1 dinosaur. I kind of love the PS1 dinosaur. Oh no. That's right. I'm gonna cowardly run at her again. This is me being a coward again. Ellie! I love his little segmented neck. Guys, it's chi ball time. Ellie, are you alright? She's unconscious. Alright, check this. Chi. Okay, we're not using chi. Pathetic. Do I have combos yet? Damn. Alright, watch this. Okay, well, if I'm only dealing one, then the logical move is to hit him with the all triangles. Pathetic. Watch this. Huh, huh, huh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's got a weird angle to it this time. Hey! Yeah, and he's based for it. But he's also a coward for doing it, too. Let's not forget that. Oh, hey. Faye, I've been searching for you. Here, you can use this. Oh, hell yeah, my mech's back? Hey, hold on a second. Tell me I can use this. Use it as one thing. Ellie. Damn it! Doc, I have a favor to ask. I'll defeat this monster. But if it looks like I'm going out of control like last time, then shoot me! Don't use that, man. It's cowardly. True, I've been saying this to him. Faye, let us pray that that won't happen. Alright, bye, Doc. Thanks. Thanks for the death machine. I appreciate it a lot. Last time I killed children with it by exploding. No. Alright, watch this. Going all in? Yep, yeah. Okay. Think I give a shit? Oh, he dodged me. It's fine. It's fine. It's pathetic. I love the awkward standoff we have. Ugh. I love that mech noise. The mech noise of moving. There's a very particular noise that mechs make when they move around. Listen. It's like unsheathing a sword type noises. He keeps spitting on me. It's gross. Ooh, we get the block in? Watch this. He blocked me, unfortunate. He just keeps spitting goop at me. Did you like Pacific Rim? I liked it all right when I saw it way back. At least looked cool. I mean, it was kind of stupid, don't get me wrong. But, like, that's fine. You can be a little stupid in a movie like that. Your little neural handshake thing can be a little dumb. I'm gonna drop kick him. Oh. He fell on her. Oh my god, that's like half the experience I've gained so far. That's so much. We went from only to 8? The guy from Cyberpunk is in it. That's right. Faye, are you alright? Yeah, I guess so. Fucked up that T-Rex was stronger than military. The military mechs were weaker than that. That fight with the Rancor was remarkable. An ordinary gear could not defeat that monster. And you certainly keep yourself in good shape. Why did you bring this here, Doc? This? You mean Veltal? Veltal? This is the gear that destroyed our village. Why did you bother bringing it here? I never wanted to see another gear again. I understand how you must feel, but in order to protect yourself, you need a certain degree of strength. Even more since we're being pursued. I agree that a certain degree of strength is needed for self-defense. And if it weren't for this gear here, Ellie and I'd be in that Rancor's stomach right now. But his power goes beyond what is necessary. Does one really need the power to destroy everything? I don't need that kind of power. I just hate gears. Faye, using the power of being used by power, is that not a problem of the heart? If humans do not use their power for wrong, it can be a good thing. I believe such power can help us. In that respect, I know you'll be fine. It sure helped you out this time. Why did he bring a gear to a Rancor protest? That's what I'm saying. He deserved his whole village to be wiped out. Bringing that gear there. We got the president of Kislev. The president of Kislev literally came on TV and he said, there's no right to gears. You're not allowed to use them. It makes you a bad man to use a gear. Makes you bad. The only thing we could do is shoot him with 6 other gears. Am I right? I want to believe that, but something's holding me back. This gear. Oh, certainly. At least Ellie's safe now. She seems to have come to. Huh? I'm Citan, a friend of Faye's. Is that how you pronounce it? Is it Citan? Like, I don't know. It's just such a strange word. And who here has the mandate of heaven the most? Is it Faye? Does Faye have the mandate of heaven? Is that what being a protagonist is? Just having the mandate of heaven? You almost didn't make it. If Faye had not helped you, I hate to think of what may have happened. But I was not too pleased with his rashness in trying to take on that Rancor with just his bare fists. Bare fists? Well, I'm glad that you were able to find a use for what I brought you. Let us say we're borrowing what the Kislev army left behind. Oh. Thank you, Faye. This makes twice. Don't mention it. I'll just put it on your tab. Shut the fuck up before your party is mind controlled to beat the boss to full. Heal the boss to full. You're trying to make me into a DSP type character. You're trying to make me into a DSP type character. Okay? All I want to do is open up my copy of Xenogears while fire alarm is going on in the background and never put it into my system. Never even actually open it up. Just say, look at how cool the box is. It's getting dark. Let's make camp now and start out early tomorrow. Both of you look tired, and I need to make some repairs for a frontier. We literally didn't do anything today. We walked like 3 steps and then a dinosaur attacked us. There's no use. The knee actuator and bypass circuit are both ruined. The actuator can be fixed. The circuit needs to be replaced. I'm a DSP type guy. I jack it on stream all the time. I think my personal opinion is the best way to check how well rigged your model is try and remake the DSP jacking it scene. I can't. I mean, it's like leaning back, you know, you gotta like. But it just doesn't look good, you know what I mean, on mine? It just doesn't look right. I haven't a hag Crowgle. Have you tried using it with like a DSP jacking type motion? You should try that. You should also give yourself the one stupid hair, the thing that's like in a Hagao, but like a Hoge. I think it's a Hoge instead of a Hagao. But isn't the difference between that just like stupid face versus stupid hair? That's the difference, right? That's why they're like almost the same word. Oh, having trouble sleeping there? Yeah. I imagine you would. I've had quite the day. Technically, I have a double split a Hoge anyways. Oh, I guess. I used to have like a really crazy one when I did my very first sprite model. It was a really, really big one based off Marsh from Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. You ever seen Marsh from Final Fantasy Tactics? The pizza cutter guy himself. Wait a minute. Mr. Pizza Cutter. Is there like a PNG one? Is this PNG'd? Oh my god, that is... No, I gotta show this. I gotta show this because this is like the worst background removal job they could... What an ugly background removal job. Holy shit. Alright, check this. Oops, I don't want to open up Discord now. No. Did they even try? Let me do window capture. Brother, did you even try with this? Oh, it's not showing the background on this one. So, like, if you actually look, it's left with artifacts everywhere. I'm really sad that it's not there. But if you look here, right there, mine was like that at first. Kind of cool that there's 2 Square Enix game with the pizza cutter weapon. I am including that in the specifications if I ever upgrade. The pizza cutter or the Hago? A hoagie. That's more like a giant lollipop. No, that's the pizza. Okay, let's look at it. Let's explain the pizza cutter. What's fucked up is this is not in-game. Okay? As far as I can tell, the FFT pizza cutter is never actually shown in-game. Maybe it's in Tactics Advance 2. I never played Tactics Advance 2. But, nah, brother, that's a pizza cutter. It turns. It turns. It spins. Okay, that thing rotates. Must be able to goon like DSP. Oh, okay, of course. Square from their Too Many Belts era. That's just specifically what's his name. That's specifically the character designer from Final Fantasy VII's Obsession and Kingdom Hearts. It's also in. Check this out. This is another Square game, and guess what? What do you see there? Look who's back. The pizza cutter's there again. Suspicious. It's also called Dew Prism. Interesting how the pizza cutter appears in an earlier Square game. Curious. This is the machine Faye used when the village was attacked. There was another machine left sitting on the outskirts of the village. Nilbauer da Legus? It was yours, right? Just as I thought. The missing pilot from the gear that made an emergency landing in Lahan, and the mysterious woman found wandering lost in the forest are actually one and the same person. You couldn't tell by her military uniform? Judging by your uniform, I would also say you're with the military. Am I correct? Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. Well, I'm using basic context clues here, okay? How? Who are you? I checked the ID tags of the soldiers who died in the attack on Lahan. The design on their tags and the design on your uniform is the same. Do not worry. They were given proper burials. But they may not have been pleased to die in a foreign land. Maybe. Does Faye know about you? I don't think he's realized yet. He's really stupid. Most likely. Faye knows nothing of the world outside of Lahan. He's brain damaged. I mean, I guess canonically he is brain damaged, so... I see. So how come... In any case, it's best if we do not pry into each other's pasts anymore. But... let us just say that I know a little more about the world than most do. Anyway, Ellie, I have a favor I must beg you to do. What is it? Go straight ahead, and you will come to a road. Then just keep going. Would you please leave us while Faye is still asleep? Unfortunate things keep happening around Faye. I would like to protect him if possible. I do not want him caught up in any vain struggles. I'm also saying this for your benefit. Ellie, you do not belong here. Go back to your family. Go home and be a family man. Do not worry. I'll not tell Faye what your true identity is. I will just tell him you went to go meet up with your family. No, it is not that. I did something terrible to him. Bro just told a woman to be a family guy. Yeah? Lucky she is a family guy. Look at her hair color. Oh, Faye, remember that time I landed my mech inside of your village and you got into the mech and then you killed everyone? So, I want to apologize to... Oh my god. She's Mort Goldman. That's right. That's correct. Something terrible? Faye told me it was our fault your village was destroyed. Faye kept saying, if only they hadn't come. And I called Faye a coward because he was trying to escape from the responsibility. But in fact, it was me who was trying to escape from taking the blame. If I hadn't crash landed there, we would all still be living peacefully now. All those innocent people wouldn't have been caught up in the tragedy. But I accused Faye. You're a rarity. I did not expect your people would ever think like that. To your people, surface dwellers are nothing more than domesticated animals, are they not? The shepherds, Abel, took control over the surface-dwelling lambs, possessing the right to give life and death unto them as they see fit. Exactly. Yet you seem to feel responsible towards Faye and the villagers. Why is that? I don't know myself. At Jungen, I was taught that the surface dwellers were stupid and base, and that's why we have to control them, but upon meeting Faye, something about him made you feel differently? Yes, he's no different than we are. In fact, he seemed more powerful. He possesses something we don't. He also risked his life to save me, twice. Most of your people would feel ashamed at receiving such an act. Yet you're grateful to Faye? It's probably because of my father. He had an open mind to surface dwellers. My nanny was a surface dweller. No one knew about her, though. Besides, I'm the same as Faye. The same? No, nothing. Never mind. I think I understand. I'm sorry, after just saying we should not pry. It is my nature, you know? My wife says I'm too persistent, that I talk too much. But personally, I do not think I talk too much. It's probably best if you return home to your country. You really should not be here. I'll return to headquarters. But then what? You're worried. Yes. Worrying is natural. Even I used to worry once too, you know? Oh, Citan. Anyway, let me handle what to tell Faye. You'd better go now. This is the game America needs. What, like a really Gundam-coded game? Is that what you're saying? Like an incredibly... Like, just watch Gundam. Just watch Gundam. This is just a Gundam-coded video game. No, the themes, bro. Has Ellie gone yet? Oh, so you're awake? Yes, I woke up midway, so I only heard part of what you two were discussing. Maybe the next Gundam was the Xenogears we made along the way. Maybe. Ellie. So that's what she is? Faye, she is... I know. It's not Ellie's fault. What happened to the village is all my fault. I took all my pent-up feelings on Ellie. I'm the one who should apologize. Faye, do not blame yourself. It was not your fault either. You were just trying to protect the village. I think Gundam is a Yuri series now, so I don't know what happened. I mean, it was a Yaoi series before, so... Has it really changed? Thanks, Doc. By the way, how's everyone from the village going? Whatever happened to Min? Strong Min. That's what I'm saying. Whatever happened to Ray X? Whatever happened to Ray X Char, you know? What happened? Quattro Vagina. 7 of them. Maybe 8. Do not worry. Yui's taking care of them. I told her to leave soon. Take all them to a certain place. 7 vaginas? They should be safe for a while. So you just worry about yourself now. Okay, Doc. Now, I think what we should do next. Shall we leave this forest and head for the desert town of Dazzle? May we learn what Ava and Kislev are up to, not to mention getting some parts for Veltail. The leader of Ava is not going to sit back and let the other knight's fiasco go unpunished. I got a new guy, and I will still never get used to square being the button. Nah. He's a glasses guy. Let's be real. He has Sazami. Oh, he's my healer. He's got acupuncture powers. It's really weird that, like, They're always quoted making German noises in this game, yet everyone is Chinese. Very strange decision, that. Oh, I went backwards. Probably not for the worst, though. I think I went backwards. I don't know. It's been a long time since we've had free reign. You know what I mean? Monolith Soft loves German. I'm aware. Isn't the first Xenosaga Thus Spoke Zarathustra? Oh my god, I can't say this. Thus Sprachen Zarathustra, which is what's his name? What's that opera? The Chinese get at 207 HP? Brother, what are you doing with that at level 5? Anyways, Thus Spoke Zarathustra is a reference to the Zoroastrianism. Oh, he did the 1-inch punch, brother! He 1-inch punched him! You got way too much HP for being this low level. It's loading a new zone. That's why it's freaking out here. This is one problem I'm having. It's hard to keep my bearings in this game when they're constantly changing where I am. Oh, he blocked me. 1-inch punch him. 1-inch punch his ass. Ooh. Weird that enemies so far have not dropped any money. Is this the way? Oh, this is the... No, it is the right way. What is that? I would assume it's an aerial battleship from Ava. An aerial battleship? I've never heard of Ava having anything like that. Of course it does not come from Ava originally. Most likely it belonged to the Gebler forces stationed in Ava. Gebler? Special forces from the Sacred Empire of Solaris, known as Gebler. I'm sure you've heard something about them. They're an organization providing large-scale military aid to the Kingdom of Ava. They showed up in Ignis several months ago. Till then, Ava was being routed by the Kislev. But with Gebler's help, they managed to regain half their losses. They're now expanding their territory, gathering resources buried in the ruins. I've heard the village elders talk about it. Is Ellie part of that? Quite possibly so. Their group has superior technology and power. It is rumored that they're here solely to get the resources in the ruins. I'm surprised they're using something as powerful as that ship. It must be to suppress the recent border skirmishes. So they are fighting the Kislev Empire? Yes, it seems they've found new ruins on the northern edge of Ava. Those ruins are under a 500-year-old temple. 3 weeks ago, Kislev took over those ruins. Most likely they're fighting over that. Ah. I just figured that the next zone... Oh! We're free. We can continue our trip. How do I... Hey, can you guys open... What's their freaking problem? Their door isn't open. Just trying to visit. Those are sand people from Star Wars! Star Wars sand people attack! I really like that they are just Tusken Raiders. That's just a Tusken Raider. You can't convince me otherwise. You mean the Ewoks? That's right. Spooky Gumo. Gumo is spider, is it not? Ah. Why that spot is the entrance, I don't know. Oh, look at this cinematic angle. Bro, this is just Tatooine. We're just in Tatooine. This is Dazzle. Yes, that is right. The desert town of Dazzle. Bro, it's just Tatooine. This town's lively. It's got those weird, like, silos that Tatooine has. Kumo is spider. Oh, you're right. What's Gumo? I don't know. This is the center for all excavations in Ava. People come from all over Ignis to try and find the resources buried in the ruins around here. We should be able to find out what both Ava and Kislev are up to here. We also have to gather the things we need to repair Wetal. It's probably Vetal, honestly. Repair Vetal. Yes, we must exchange the broken parts to fix Vetal. Otherwise, it will not be able to function at all. There is an ethos workshop in the southern part of town. Let us go there, Faye. Yeah, okay, Doc. Let's check this place out then. Do you think they're pulling a fire temple and using some terms that you're not supposed to in the song? Hey, I haven't seen you around here before. I don't think if you cause trouble, you'll get away with it. We're the Ava Army Guards. Remember that. Not afraid of some guards. Yo, a house? Treasure Hunter Associate. Yo, a guild? I'd love to hunt treasure. Soon this area will be totally excavated. We'll have to find another place with buried treasure. I came here looking for fortune, but all the good sites are controlled by the military. I'll have to go home a failure. What should I do? I wanted to try my luck at treasure hunting. I'm pretty successful. Reason is, I found a good partner. Even now he's looking at a map, analyzing our next step. I sure depend on my pal. I sure love my best friend who's saying that we're gonna have to retire. Hey, guard. This is the Ava guard station. This town is important because it's the base of excavating the ruins. The elite from our army are stationed here. Hey. The Kislev army is up to something in the land north of here. But don't worry, if anything happens, Gebler will back us up. This town is the center of all gear excavating in Ava. They take the generators out of the excavated gear to make new models. Taking this town is essential to beating Kislev. I left my family at home to come here. I want to finish my duty here and go home. That's the Ava Army's Dazzle Guard Station. No civilians allowed. If you have no business here, please leave. Yeah, I got business. This your guard station? Brother, you can't even, pick up a chair? Can't get the bottle off the ground? What are you, a freaking animal? I'm trying to leave. I can't. He's got me in conversation. You look tired. You could stay overnight at the bar, so why don't you rest there a little bit? Traveling all worn and tired might just get you killed. Since those Gevler forces came, Ava's hardly ever lost a Kislev. I wish the Ethos would give out some of those new powerful gears. The Ethos? What do gears have to do with the Ethos? Only the Ethos has the technology to maintain the generator-driven gear. The Ethos decides which gear gets the generator in which country. So, what do you want to buy? I can't even equip that. Let's see. Get a power ring. Nah. Not really sure. I'm not really sure how to read. Is red good or bad? I'm not. I mean, we could... Okay. Won't need these. Yippee!
There are burglars out looking for treasure in the desert ruins. Ugh. I just wet my pants. Better be careful too.
What, from you wetting your pants? Haven't met you before. So you went to rent out a sand buggy too? Sand buggy? A sand buggy is a special type of vehicle designed for the desert terrain. Its tires will not get stuck in the sand. You really need them for long desert trips. Sorry, but all of our buggies are lent out now. Do you want to wait for one? Some of those guys hunting for parts should be back soon. I see. Well then, we'll have to come back later. Civilian worker gears have no chance against the military worker gears in excavating. But even if we had a military gear, we wouldn't be able to operate it. It's easy. It literally does it for you. Loading.
My hubby acts so smart with his ruin theories. Why don't we just leave the ruins to the ethos?
I wonder who built all those ruins. Some say an ancient civilization which ruled the land long ago built them. But after looking at the results of the geographic tests, I have my doubts. So much lore. Tatooine's filled with it.
Hey, are all the soldiers here to dig up the ruins? I thought they were after the bad Keysled men. Guess I was wrong. Lately, the town has become so lively. It's nice to see children so happy.
There's a bunch of thieves out in the desert called Sandmen, so you gotta equip yourself properly. If you don't, you'll only have yourself to blame, but they're like pathetically weak. The prices are a little high, but we need these things to cross the desert. Welcome. I don't need any of this. I don't need this. I don't need this junk. I don't believe in buying healing items when I've barely used them myself. I've heard a rumor that the Kislev army attacked a nearby village. Is it true?
Watch some adults come and dig up the ruins. They all come riding in big gears.
She's stupid. You should kill her. Get rid of her. That girl's never gonna amount to anything. It's back here. Haha, you can get on the roofs. Huh? What? What just happened? What? That's amazing. You're doing digging right next to this town too? This is an Ava Run excavation site. The machines and gears found here are valuable resources that could turn the tide of war. They're indispensable to the war effort. Anyway, Faye, let us move on. We have more pressing matters to do than taking in the sights. How did I... Oh, there's like an entrance here. Wait a minute. It's fake. I just like that you can walk on their houses. It's cool. Hey, man. What's up with you? Can I talk to you? Or are you just... Lucky Avenue, a relaxing bar. Okay. Yeah, ha! We did it! Who'd have thought it? I didn't think it'd go so well. Follow after the army excavation flight, just like that, poof, and steal their treasure. Yeah, we did it. We did it. Okay, they're just repeating. It sure is a noisy place. Well, in a place like this, you have to expect this kind of atmosphere. Yeah, but even so. Shut up! Why are y'all yapping when Big Joe is here trying to drink in peace? Can't y'all shut up? Who do you think you are? I don't care if you're Big Joe or Big Schmo. You don't mess with me. Yeah, you sure talk big. Can you dig for treasure as good as you talk? What's that you say? You're so tough. Always looking for junk laying around. Why don't you do something more productive for once? If you ask me, you're a big puss. Hey, stop it. This guy's trouble.
He's looking wild. Now shut up. Just shut your trap. That's right. Run home to mama, little boys. Damn you. You'll keep. He is kind of big, though. Look at how big his sprite is. Ha! Cowardly little punks. Why, this man sure likes to make his presence felt. Hey, Big Joe. You drinking too? Booze is my life companion, especially in a sucky world like this. Everyone's searching for dough and dynamite. Ah, how unromantic. I guess we'll stay. Oh my god, it's the jingle from the rotating statue. It's all coming together. Those Ethos fools. Just because they can fix gears, they think they can act all high and mighty. How do they expect us to pay so much? I told him not to drown his sorrows, but he wouldn't listen, would he? Can I... No opening? Alright. Well, there's still more of Tatooine to explore. Hello. Big profits for little work. That's the best way to make money. That's the knack. We make our money selling the parts we excavate for the Ethos. The rarer the parts, the better the price. Dig it? Are you pregnant? The area around this town is the highest concentration of ruins in the southern part of the continent of Ignis. Ava and Kislev have been fighting over these ruins forever. I'm old now. I just want to live in peace. He's not pregnant. He's just fat. Oh dear, the water has stopped again. The workshop must be using it right now. So many homes. Oh, save point. I've got to improve the performance of my gear with the parts I bought here, even if it's just a little bit. I hear there are parts for your gear that increases performance and abilities incredibly just by equipping on them. I wonder if they have any such parts here. Somehow I doubt it. You know, the only thing I hate about this save screen is that it's one of those defaults to no when you try and overwrite. Why? Besides, I heard this game is not hard when I was looking things up about it, so I don't see why I would be worried about that. Sorry, my part supplies are low, so I can't sell anything to civilians. This is unfortunate. Not even if I had a really, really cool gear. I'll have to ask the Ethos headquarters to send a mechanic that can repair army gears. We're out of gear parts in the warehouse. We're gonna have to order more from the Ethos headquarters. If requests for repair keep coming at this pace, we'll be able to keep up. We should ask the Ethos headquarters to expand this workshop. Alright, let's go to the weird place. This has got to be important. Look at it. This is what you call a robot? Pathetic. Wow, so this is the Ethos workshop, huh, Doc? Yes, the Ethos workshops are the only places that officially repair gears. Let us see if we can get the parts we need to fix Veltal here. As they say, time is money, so we should do whatever we can as soon as we're able to. Huh? How can we help you? Sorry to bother you. Our gear has broken down, so I'd like to buy some parts to fix it. Tough luck, huh? Can you tell me what make of parts you're after? Yes, we're hoping to replace an X29 model injection bypass circuit. X29 model injection circuit? That's only used in the latest military models. We don't keep that kind of parts in stock here. You only get such special parts by placing an order at the Ethos headquarters. This workshop is only for the repair of civilian gears. I see. Sorry to have bothered you. Sorry that we can't help you. Please don't touch it. It's being repaired. I'm gonna jump on it. You can't stop me.
camera like automatically turns in here. I guess we gotta go to admin. Doc, do you have a moment? I need to talk to you. Yes, of course, Faye. We had to move here for this? So, Faye, what do you want to talk to me about? Well, Doc, it's about Veltal. We can't find the parts we need, so is it alright if we just don't fix it? Do not repair it. What is the problem, Faye? Well, we've been able to come as far as Dazzle on our own. Doesn't that show that we don't need Veltal as much as we thought? Actually, I've been thinking that once things cool down, I want to go back to Lahan, help rebuild. That's all I feel I can do now. I see. If that's what you want, Faye, then fine. But I think we should try and move Veltal as far away from there as possible. Move it away? Why do we need to do that, Doc? It is only my speculation, but I suspect the incident that evening had occurred because Gebler's Special Force stole a Kislev military gear. Special Force? You mean Ellie's group? Exactly. When I examined the broken gear in the village, I realized the Gebler pilot was riding a Kislev gear. They must have had some new technology involved in it for the Kislev army to send pursuit forces after it. New technology? I suspect that the Gebler force was out to steal a new experimental gear. It's literally Gundam. I'm sure news of the Special Forces' failure has reached the capital. I'll be investigating the Lahan area to reclaim whatever parts of the new gear they can find. Hold on, Doc. Won't the Kislev army still be in Lahan too? Most probably. And in that case, there'll be a conflict between Ava's inspection team and Kislev's pursuit troops. If they find where we've hidden Veltal, the armies will fight over who gets Veltal, and right near Lahan too. So to avoid any problems, we should move Veltal somewhere else right away. But we can't fix it in order to move it. Right, but staying here will solve nothing. Fortunately, this is the center of all excavation work in the country. There's bound to be some information on where we can find parts. Anyways, the fear is often worse than the danger itself. We should not let such fears hold us back. Being able to jump is so nice in a spot like that. Can you imagine having to walk around? Would have sucked. This is the waterworks. All of Dazzle's water comes from this pump. Didn't C10 just transport it directly to Faye with a map? Yeah, don't shh. Faye doesn't need to know that. Shh. Shh. Faye's got schemes, okay? He's got schemes up his sleeves. He knows more than he's letting on. He doesn't need Faye to know about his schemes. Water is needed for the maintenance of gears, so our waterworks was also built to provide a steady supply of water to the workshop. I mean, that would be inconvenient for Faye to remember, but it's okay. Faye has brain damage. She forgot. There's a story floating around that the Kislev army is looking for a buried gear. Be careful if you go digging in the ruins. I feel like we should go back to the admin spot. Out of gear parts. Yeah, we've been through this. I can't skip this, unfortunately. They don't have a speed up. The rest of the country has an unusual interest in this area's ruins. Large units have come to excavate, my bad. Yeah, it doesn't look like they've got anything new here. I can't leave until he finishes yapping. I guess we just leave. Where to? I mean, I'm not a... Oh, okay. I was going to say I'm not afraid of the sand... What? It's the actual desert? Oh, you know what? We should probably get a desert car. We should get a buggy. Oh, Ukigumo! Oh my god! You didn't need to do it to him like that. Good God. Unfortunately, our boy hasn't learned anything that disgusting. Do it to him. Do it to him too. Ow. I should have checked for the we'll go back to town and see if we can get ourselves a desert buggy. Right at the exit? Oh my god. Sand sharks? I did it backwards. Whoops. Ukigumo him. Oh my god, he's not dead. Are they finally giving money now? No, it's only the sand people who drop money. Leave the desert? Yeah. I want to see if I can get a buggy. There it is. Entering Dazzle is really weird. Oh. We're on the other side. No, wait, no, we're not. Are we? No, I'm tripping. No. We were on the other entrance. The buggy's back. This is a sand buggy. That's it, Faye. I've thought of a good way to get the parts we need for Veltal. Let us go back to the rental shop and rent out this buggy. What do you intend on doing, Doc? Well, leave it to me. Just you wait and see. Yeah, I figured it was that. The sand buggy you were waiting for is back. Do you want to rent it? Yes, that's right. Do you have any we can rent right now? Of course. The keys are in the ignition. That seems unwise. You can take it now. Well then, if I may. Faye, I'm going into the desert to search for parts for Veltal. Going to the desert? Doc, are you going to excavate some ruins or something? The Kislev and Avid armies are confronting each other in the desert all the time. There's talk that their forces often break into battle over the ruins. What does that have to do with the gear? If I search the battlefields for the wrecks of such army gear, I should be able to find the parts we need. Besides, Voltal is a Kislev gear, so we need parts from Kislev gears. But, Faye, you are such a worrier. Things have a way of working out. You do not need to worry so much. Why not kill some time at the bar until I get back? What, I can't go? Doc. Hey, are you letting him go out there alone? Lots of fights break out in the desert. It's a real dangerous place. Heard about a group of pirates raiding around and attacking people on a sand cruiser. You really shouldn't let him go out there by himself. Well, I'm gonna go to the bar first. And then, if things don't change, in the bar, then we go sand cruising. I will say, this game's been a treat. The last two games have been, you know, the FMA games were pretty mediocre by any standards, and you could there were times where I could definitely feel the time. It was like, okay, I've been playing this for 3 hours. Has not really felt like 3 hours for this. I guess we go looking. Where's the entrance to the desert? Bro finally plays a good game. That's not... I play good game. Metal Max was a good game. It's just I didn't play... There was a new person at the bar. Oh. I guess I can go back. Here I am. Screwing around in the desert. I should probably run from this, honestly. Nah. We're just built different. God, could you hit them? Okay, whatever. We're just gonna do this to get our hits in. We're fine. We're fine. We have jerky. We have all the jerky we could ever want. Oh god, he's not dead. Hey, we got to level up. Yo, we learned a skill. I haven't played this in a long time, so that new person may not actually help. I mean, it's worth checking. You do not heal on level up. I guess that's good to know. At least we got our skill out of it. There it is. Like I said, I really didn't have many PS1 games. I mostly had... I didn't have a PS1. I had a PS2 when that came. Like, pretty much at launch, I got a PS2. But I didn't grow up with a PS1. So the only PS1 RPGs I ever grew up with... I did play some after the fact. But the only ones I grew up with were... Digimon World 2 and Digimon World 3. Where's your friend? There's a war in the desert. He just goes wandering off there. If your friends are important to you, then don't let them get away. Especially if it's a lady friend. Let me see if anyone shows up. Digimon World 2 is like the slowest game ever made. It has some cool ideas, but it is mind-numbingly slow. Booze is great, ain't it? I just live for that first drink after work. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's anything great from these people. Yeah. Oh, good. You can skip that guy's conversation. That's all right. I mean, it got me a heal anyways. 10 gold isn't really much. So I do have to figure out where the actual entrance to the desert is. I wish it was more clear where the entrance... It's okay, we learned Raijin. That's probably Triangle X? Yeah, it is. I like that they're just straight up stealing ideas from Star Wars right now. It's really funny to me. Yeah, drop him. These guys, I think, actually give money. Yeah. Sand people actually carry cash. Is this the first RPG ever that doesn't have the wildlife carrying cash on board? Here we go. This is the desert. This is how we traverse the desert, huh? Just doesn't seem very healthy for your mech's legs. What are they? Are they Ava gears? I'm worried about Doc. Guess I may as well follow those gears. Yahoo! Yippee! Wah-ha! You ever seen that one, have you ever seen that, I think it's called Mario Lib? That does not mean Mario Liberal, okay? I want to point out that Mario Lib is not Mario Liberal. Mario Lib is like a program that puts Mario 64 in other things. So there's like Mario 64 Mario in Tomb Raider. Mario 64 Mario in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Mario 64 Mario in Rocket League. I should see if they've made any other funny ones. The only one that looked like it kind of works was Tomb Raider. Senretsu and Inner Healing. It's also nice that this game levels up like kind of quick. Slow leveling games are... It's always kind of rough playing a game where you level incredibly slowly. All right, let's look at my new abilities. Inner Healing. Oh. Does it tell me about my... Oh, it's under skills. Okay. Triangle, triangle, X. Okay, okay, okay. Can I afford that? That takes 5. But yeah, that like FMA action game, you just never leveled up in that game. Do I have enough for this? I do. This is overkill. It's fucked up to do to those guys. It goes on so long. That's absolutely sadistic to do that guy. I just want to Raijin him. I don't need to fucking I don't need to fucking do the full K-dash combo. What does AP do? Like that you stock up? I mean, I'm gonna do him. Gotta do the last guy like this. Am I going the right way? It's all just dunes out here. How far is Doc gone? And now I've lost sight of those gears too. Yeah, this was really stupid of you to do, Faye, if I'm being honest. What's happening? I don't know what that means. What am I supposed to be looking at here? Like, what is that? Oh. I mean, that doesn't really help either. I still don't really know what that is. Like a donut? What the heck is that thing? That's where Kami lives. Oh, it's Kami's lookout. Different kind of unit? Are they going towards the direction that saucer went? It actually kind of looks more like Corrin's tower. I better follow them so as not to get lost, or so as not to lose sight of them. It's kind of fucked up in the Dragon Ball world. There's 2 guys with really big towers. Do they really need 2 guys with big towers in that world? All right, check it. That's what I'm gonna do to you, Sandman. Ugh. Really just hammer fist him. All right, you're done. You're done, fucker. I feel like you just gotta do this to the last one, you know? Is it overkill? Yeah, absolutely. 100%. But it's very satisfying to kill a guy like that. Sliding down counts as steps. It's really funny. I don't know how tough this guy is. We need to make sure he's dead. Oh god, he's got a gun. I love the K-dash move at the end. This is just like where the Wright brothers flew their plane. They were basically building a gear when you think about it. Does this desert ever end? It'll get dark soon, so I'd better hurry up and... Those are big bikes compared to you, little man. What's going on here? Gears, a flying saucer. Now these guys? I hope Doc's all right. Yeah. Sorry about that. Just let me borrow this for a while. Me when I sentencing a guy to death in the desert by stealing his bike. Hey, wait! Oh, he's so cool. Look at him go. He's excite biking. I know, he's sick with it. Missed opportunity for a goofy driving minigame. Yeah, honestly. That is a very not Square thing to do here. A Square, if this was a Final Fantasy game like they originally intended, there would have been a goofy driving minigame there. Oh my god, it's a Zaku but brown. It's even got the mono eye. What's with you guys? Aren't you overreacting a little just for stealing a motorcycle? Faye, I was looking everywhere for you. Doc, you all right? Yes, of course. Looks like we don't have time to chat. Faye, hurry. Hurry and do what? I cannot use Veltal very well. Only you can use it to its full potential. Hurry up and get on board. All right. He can kind of master Asia, you know? I didn't think there'd be this many mech fights in the game. I knew there'd be mech fights, but like... I don't know, I just expected way less of them, you know what I mean? Oh, that's just refueling. Whatever, dude. Ow. Ow. Alright, my turn. God, these guys suck. Oh my god. They're like actual Zakus. They can't defend themselves at all. I don't know how, but I beat them. Ha 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 ha! What the? I love the cockpit view in this so much. It looks so funny with their little sprite. Oh my god, he is actually aura farming up there. What are you doing? In front of the moon and everything? Your hot-blooded desire for battle has not been tamed, I see.
Who are you? killed her. Her? No. It wasn't. Not me. You coward. It was you.
I didn't expect him to have such a fruity voice. He's kind of silly with it. You're the one from Lahan. Here we go again. My name is Graf, the Seeker of Power. You certainly showed how much power you had back there in Lahan, didn't you, Faye? How much power I had? What are you talking about? A greater power is what I need to fulfill my mission. I sent those gears into that land as a catalyst to awaken that power within you, to make contact with you. As a catalyst? You mean you caused that intentionally? That's right. The death of your loved ones. And your powerlessness against it happening. The grief. The screams from your heart born out of tragedy. My name is Greg. There. That was the catalyst for triggering your power. You mean you attacked my village just to get me in that gear? Why? Why did the villagers have to die? Who cares why? It does not matter how many of them died. They were wretched vermin, only living from day to day without ever fulfilling their prescribed destinies. And have you forgotten? You were the one that destroyed the village. I did not lift a finger. No, I was just trying to save the village and its people. I never intended to destroy it. Is that really so? Surely you may have heard it. It's the very essence of you, the voice of desire from within that craves destruction. Shut up! Even if that were true, aren't you still the one that caused it? If you hadn't come, the village wouldn't have suffered the way it did. Ah, so now you resort to the blame? I see. That sounds like something you would say. That's good. Your basic nature remains unchanged. Crap. You said you need my power? What were you intending to do with it? You know very well. It is to destroy Mother God. Destroy God? Yes, we'll destroy God. That is our purpose. That is our destiny. Don't be ridiculous. I won't be involved in such a thing. If you want to destroy your God or whatever it is you're on about, go do it yourself. You resemble your father. My father? You mean my dad? Yeah. You know my father? That was a most delightful scream. I was enthralled by it. Nothing is more beautiful than the scream of death. What did you do to my father? What happened between you two? Do you really wish to know? There's no use in you knowing it now. What? Your power is still beneath that needed for my purposes. Anything unusable must be tried until it becomes suitable. What? What the hell is that? What will you do, Faye? If you die here, then so be it. You may indeed gain some happiness from not knowing, but surely that is not what you truly want. If you want to know the truth, and that is what you want, isn't it, Faye? Then this is what to do. You must show me that you have attained the level of strength I require. To do that, you must destroy others by your own strength. Then you will gain all that is lost in exchange for that scream of death. Alright, bye. Wait, we're not finished talking yet. Ah, good. Christian Brando is being sentenced once again. Oh my god, he took no damage? He's slurping me too. He's stealing me. He's stealing my juices. What the fuck? Leave my mech juices alone. Ow. I didn't know my chi shot would be that big in mech form. Kind of a nasty little man. Why did they pick 10 years? Does that have any relevance to anything in this game? I guess we'll just keep ether machining it. It seems to work. Especially because he's sucking me off every turn. Xeno is Chinese for 10. That must be true. That's gotta be true. That's why we were xenophobic. Oh, okay. He's dead. I got like an eyeball. Total sentence imposed is 10. Faye, are you alright? Faye! I'm fine. The gear seems to be broken though. I'm so glad you're unharmed. The gear had only temporary repairs made on it. I'm not made to survive an outright battle like that. Faye? Oh no, the Ava military. Not now. Faye, I think we should remain calm. Faye? Faye's about to pull a Gundam Wing right now. He's about to hero. Look at him, he's in the middle of the dunes. He got out of the cockpit. He's pulling a Gundam Wing. I'm feeling it. I guess he didn't have it in it. Is he gonna blow it up? Yeah, he's gonna get out of his cockpit with a trigger, okay? And he's gonna press that button. I like that they have a Jawa sand or dune crawler. Telling you, this game has a high amount of FMV to content. It's crazy. Hero's kind of sick with it. Yo, is that Master Asia?
Let us join together.
Oh, now his voice seems different than last time. Now his voice seems more evil.
I never thought we'd
It's Master Asia.
this. It must be fate. How ironic. But I'll never let you have him. Even if it kills me.
I feel like the Xenoblade games probably don't go this hard. I feel like, you know, I haven't played most of the I've only played a little bit of Xenoblade Chronicles X, okay?
but I feel like they're not as they're more cheery. They're less like, just from what I've seen, they're not as like hey, things are really bad, you know? How are you, Faye? Did you sleep well? Huh? Well, sort of. Sorry, I messed up. I was careless. Gear is a top-secret experimental model from Kislev. It was only natural that Ava would also be madly searching for it. Faye, are you hurt? You don't look so well. Well, I suppose you could say that I was hurt. That man in black spoke of your father's fate. Is that what is wrong? There's that too, but... Because, like, Xeno Saga also was not very upbeat from what I played. It was way less happy about the situation that things were in. And then I see footage from Xenoblade, and it's like... very strange that these would all use the Xeno title, because Blade is a lot more anime. Though I do like how the original Xenoblade looks before they anime-fied it. Do you guys know that they just... I'm sure a lot of people are aware, but the original version, the Wii version of Xenoblade... The original Xenoblade looked like Final Fantasy X. And then they completely changed its art style to make it look more like an anime. It's really, really strange. If you look at the Wii version, it's completely different looking graphically. It has like a muted palette that makes it look a lot like Final Fantasy X. Or 12, rather. It's the other stuff he said. What happened at Lahan? So planned to get me to ride in that gear, so he claimed. It's kind of like the SMT thing. Well, that's really just Persona. Most SMT spin-offs are not... Well, I don't know. Soul Hackers really wasn't that downbeat. Strange Journey was not a happy game, from what I understand. I haven't played Strange Journey, but from what I understand, it's not particularly happy. I have played Devil Survivor. That's not very happy. Devil Survivor? No, it's not very happy. They're trying to wipe out Tokyo. You're in like a locked off Tokyo, and the JSDF is going to kill you. It's got me worried. Because demons have taken over. I think I'm going to stop here, though. I don't know how long it'll be for the next save point. It's a good stopping point. To get you to ride in that gear. Doc, before the village was destroyed, I lived without doubting myself. But it's different now. I don't know who I am. I've never felt like this before. Oh, thank you for the follow, Zob70. Do you think you'll beat this before 2027? Yeah, it'll probably be around summer, to be honest. If I'm estimating right, I should beat this if it is 60 to 80 hours. 3 hours at a time. Once to twice a week. My estimation is June. Like June. But that's why we have the other game. That's why we have the other game. Bro, it can't be that bad. It's like 60 to 80 hours by all counts. But I will have some longer streams for it too. So it's not just going to be, you know. Maybe I could have a long one this Saturday. Oh, hey. It's the song again. Let's go to the ending screen. That being said, it does seem to be on like a pace, which makes it wild that it's that long, you know? It's like, man, a lot has happened considering that we are only 1/20th of the way through the game. Or so. That's quite a lot, you know. But yeah, it is one of the longer PS1 games. Let me see what the longest PS1 games.
Persona 2, is that true? Did Persona 2 take me that long? Dragon Warrior 7, 140 hours. Hey, Base Fury. That's only in the first one, though. So I don't know if they count that. Because, like, they have a really fucking stupid way of releasing Persona 2 in English, where the first part is only available on PSP, and the second part is only available on PlayStation 1. It's really, really stupid. I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't know why they couldn't have released both of them on PSP, but they just stopped after the first one and said, nah, that's good enough. They already know what happens. Suikoden? Okay, sure. Persona 2 is 50 to 70 hours. But is that Persona 2 2 or Persona 2 1? Most RPGs were very long. Xenogears is 70-ish. Yep. Yep. Digimon 2? Oh, yeah, Digimon World 2 would be very long. Digimon World 2 just takes forever. Let me see how long to beat Digimon World 2. That game is fucking... just 60 to 90 hours. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds right. That sounds correct. Let's see Persona 2. Innocent Sin. Wow. No, it's... Okay, wait. Innocent Sin is the first one. Eternal Punishment's the second. Says it... No, they're 36 to 47 hours, so yeah. Longest game I streamed was Red Dead 2, probably. I think the longest game I've streamed...
The biggest unanswered question is, where is the money?
Magical Vacation? That was a long game.
The biggest unanswered question is, where is the money?
How long is Magical Vacation? That was a 40-hour, though. Nindo felt long. Nindo. How long did they have that one listed as? 30 hours? Okay. That one took a bit. Oh, Tengai Makio 2. Or 0. Tengai Makio. Will they even have it? 0 is only listed as 24 hours, huh? And Zariah's 20 hours. So yeah, none of them are... The only other thing I can think of are the Sakura Wars games, but they're not that long. 1 and 2 were 30-ish hours, I want to say. 18 and a half. 24 and a half. Yeah, so this would definitely be the longest thing. It'll be like it'll be like twice as long as anything I've done so far. I think the longest they've listed. Oh, you know what else is long? Digimon Adventure. Okay, let's look at Digimon Adventure. Digimon Adventure. I never fully beat that. That was another 40-hour. I never quite fully beat it. I got to the end credit, but I never beat the bonus stuff. The reason I didn't do the bonus stuff was I was way under-leveled to beat the game. And I was like, well, it's going to take me so much grinding to do the post-game stuff. Because according to the walkthrough I looked through after I beat the game, I was 30 levels under-leveled. I beat the game with my characters being between level 50 to 40. And I was supposed to beat the game, according to the walkthrough, around level 70. So I was a little under-leveled for the final boss. I just thugged it out, though. You know, it wasn't impossible. You just had to play it right. It was very slow, though. I had to use a lot of items to do that. All right, let's find someone to raid.
But yeah, maybe I can stream it over the weekend if I've got nothing else going. I'm generally very underleveled when I beat games I stream. Yeah, me too. Unless the game is really easy. I don't think I've been overleveled for too many games. I mean, the only time... Well, I'll drag... No. I'll drag side content. No, I'll do side content forever. But if a game requires grinding, I'm only going to grind if I, like, can't see a way out of it. I was way, way, way underleveled in Magical Vacation. That game's grind at the end was horrific. Then again, I had an expert just, like, in my ear at the end of the game. And he was like, okay, if you want to beat the final boss without grinding 30 levels, grind out this one item and just throw it at the final boss. And you know what? He was right. He was right. Part 4. Oh, there's another guy playing Xenogears. We fighting armies in the desert. That's crazy. It's not just me. I'm not the only one. Oh my god, there's another one. Also on episode 4. What the... What? That's wacky. How are they all on episode 4? It shouldn't just be me. I shouldn't be the only one on episode 1. Kuro is probably the person to raid, I would assume. Oh, I haven't raided Neapolitan in a while. I think I did Kuro not that long ago. Let's go here. Besides, I like Gururumin. Gururumin's by the yeast people, you know what I mean? What are you saying? I gotta look up because the raid screen's blocking it. The only time I grinded was to kill every single Silver Knight in the first part of the Iron Keep in Dark Souls 2 till they despawn. Yeah, but that's being funny. That's being funny because Dark Souls 2 for some reason has permanently despawning enemies. Which is silly. It's just a silly thing to have in those games. Real shame that FromSoft is not willing to do really stupid things in their games like that recently. No world tendency is a real shame. They should really bring back world tendency because it's really funny. Because it's a really, really funny mechanic that's so backwards. I saw someone marathon DS2 and they arrow killed every enemy till they despawned. That's psycho shit though. That's just being psychotic. That's not funny. That's just being a psychopath. Because it was too hard to play the game normally. Okay. I mean, it's true. Bow and arrow is like... The games are just objectively not designed around bow and arrow. You can cheese so much of the game through bow and arrow. It's unreal. It's not fun. But you can cheese a lot because the AI just doesn't know how to handle it. The AI is meant for guys to be right up in their face and swinging. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and press the raid now.